Good evening, everybody. How are you all doing? Hey, there are people there. Good. There's a bit of a delayed reaction. I was hoping, was wondering if the low latency mode was still on or not. Those that have been invited already to the test, you might see the button appear. Yeah, you might need to get you might need to refresh for it to work. So it should appear bottom middle. If you follow the instructions in extension help, it should tell you what you need to do. Well, hopefully it shouldn't go to the host all the time because I'm now actually broadcasting. Yeah, Clive and I guess Tipster as well probably wants adding to the list, so I need to move it to local test and then add some names. Okay. I'm going to take it off that mode because it's going to drain my bandwidth otherwise. Leave that one up. Okay, let's get these people added. Access. Testing account. We need Clive of Legend in there. We need Tipster in there. Who else wants access in that I haven't already added? Itogi, yep, sure. Welcome Agnes, that's a new name I haven't seen before. If you do want to play with the extension, by all means I can add you to the list. Agnes, I added you. No whammies. 10 added. It's been a while. That's probably why I'm not particularly familiar with your name. I have added Clive, yes. Well, adding currently. It won't be there yet, but Alpaca Bait, welcome. Meow, 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 meow to you too, Whiskers. Yeah, as score count says, you can play either via the extension, which is the first time we're trying the extension out in the wild, and you can play by chat the traditional way. Welcome, Alpaca. Would you like to join in on the extension testing, or are you okay just playing by chat, or are you okay just watching? That's entirely up to you. You can just watch along as well. And I will change the layout. Let's change the layout. Let's put desktop mode on, and we'll change to this one. There we go. Need a Whiskers cam this instant. One moment. We'll sort that out in a moment. Right. So, those that have the extension, have you done all the necessary things currently? Have you done the accept that you're accepting that it's in development still, and have you also accepted and granted permission to know who you are? If you've done both of those, it won't display much because there's nothing on screen. There's nothing on at the moment. But as soon as I start this lobby, you should get a little button in the top right corner of this sort of game layout, which is that way. I need to understand which way I need to go. That way. Which you'll then be able to click to join the lobby. And then that's all you need to do to be in the game. That's all you'll need to do. Silly Puppy, do you want adding to the list? I can add you to the list as well. If you want. How do you accept? If you go to extension help, which is a different command, there should be an extra bit. That didn't change the help command. Oh, it did change the help command. Yeah, it's new address. So yeah, if you whitelisted the extension, you click on the little button in the bottom middle of the video player and accept it. Then do it again, but there'll be another option for grant access. Click that and then accept grant access, which means I can then know who you actually are rather than just an anonymous user. Okay, so once I start this lobby off, you should see the button to join the lobby. Click that instead of entering in the room code, and you should be entered into the lobby. So hopefully all of you should now see a lobby button. So 3 people have entered in via the extension, 2 haven't. 2 have entered by chat, but you can also just click the button if you... Bananas and Edam, I haven't added you to the extension, that would be why. Anyone that does want to play with the extension, do let me know. I can add you to the list. No whammies. I may have to move back to... Hang on. Let me move back to hosted test. That should hopefully update the allowed users. Agnes, did I add you? I'm not certain if I added you. Yes, I did add you, Agnes, but I've just moved now, so if you refresh the page and give it a bit, it will hopefully appear. It's a bit crap, this test mode malarkey, but it is there. You have no lobby button, GoGoBMN. You should do, hopefully. If it doesn't appear first time, try refreshing the page. It's all I can recommend. And make certain you've accepted everything. Every time you refresh the page, you have to accept it again in the bottom. It's a bit crap. Again, it's because it's in development mode. It's a preventative measure, basically. Oh, but the lobby button, yes, it is. Yeah. It is a bit crap, I know. It's all in test. All I want to know is make certain that it actually works. I'm not particularly concerned about the presentation of it yet. I just want to know if it works. No login button here. It should be kind of hovering over the glitch icon in the top right corner of the sort of the game view, if it does appear. If it doesn't appear, then I can't really do much more about that. I can see lots of people are joining and making connections. BMN has founded it. Yeah, it's not in the best place for this lobby screen. It's okay when it gets into the main game because it's sort of near the lobby code. So you should be, JP. You should be. I mean, if you saw the extension, that's enough to say you're already on the whitelist, because you shouldn't be able to see the extension if you weren't. Welcome, Walix. Would you like in on the extension testing, or do you want to just play by chat? Welcome, Nata. I won't wait around for too long because I want to. You want extension? All right. No worries. Give me a moment then, Walix. I'm guessing it's Walix, not Walix SE, given your username you're currently using. So I'll enter you in as that. Oh wait, hang on. I have to move back to local test mode again. I hope that doesn't bump everyone when I do this each time. It's stupid. I can only add people in local test mode. Walix. Save changes. Any more people? A set. I haven't added you to the extension whitelist. Would you like adding to the extension whitelist, a set? And Ryru. Yep, sure, Ryru. Just a note for those people that have already joined by chat, for you to get the extension to work, you will have to click the lobby button on the extension when it appears. Oh, it's working. Okay, cool, JP, thank you. Didn't realise it would block that, to be honest. It's on HTTPS and everything, but okay. Ryder is added. Jerry, I can add you, Jerry, sure. Jerry Eris. Welcome. You've been added. Nata might try. Okay, sure thing. Nata IKH. You're added. Edam Cheese, would you like to be added to the list or not? Yes, I need to add you. Probably, Silly Puppy, I haven't had the notification yet that you're hosting me, but I'm sure I will do in a moment. I also need to do this as well, while I'm remembering it. A key E. Okay, so Quizy Down Peak is added to the preference list. That's fine, Edam, no problems at all. Add you, Momo. Okay, Mono Gira. Added. Add a set. I believe I added a set. Did I not add a set? I'll make certain. A set. Key Z. Oh, I didn't. I apologise. Right, that's been added. Where are you, Alex? Right, let me just. You might still be pending actually being pushed up. Let me change now back to hosted test again. So I've just moved it back to hosted test. You might need to refresh the page, and in the bottom middle there should be a little button which is like 24 pixels wide, which has the anonymous icon thing. Click that and click I agree that it's a dev extension, and then click the little button again and go grant access and say I would like to grant access to know who I am. Also, here are his whiskers. Hey everybody. Welcome, Daniel Peak. As you may have noticed just a moment there, I've added you as the next preference. Hopefully that works. This is completely untested code. Hopefully that works. Let's just, there you go. Do I ever stream any later or on weekends? Rarely. The problem is that I am in music bands that tend to play on the weekends, so I tend not to be able to be free on said weekends. This weekend I do have a gig on the Saturday, and I'll have a rehearsal on the Sunday, so I won't be able to do any evenings. Yeah, I won't be able to do any evenings at all this weekend. But when I can, then I will try and do weekend ones, because I know people can't. Not a lot of people can join these streams midweek, especially from the US, because this is like mid-afternoon the US time. So you got it, Momo? Brilliant. Okay, I've had quite enough of this xylophone player now, so I think I'm going to start the game off. You should still be able to join in later if you need to, and I think I've added Daniel Peak to the preference list, so let's see if it works. It does work as well. Okay, I need to get to the right channel, so I'm sitting in the right channel. Okay, well that's that sorted. So now that should be what's he doing? Have to do voice, wonderful. Okie dokie. Do you want to join in this stream channel, or do you want me to just make a voice call in Discord? I can do either. You can click the link or whatever. Whatever you wish. Yeah, if you just click that link that was in chat, that should get you to mostly the right place, and I'll just drag you in. There you are. Should be able to drag you in. There you are. Hello. You are currently mic muted according to Discord. Oh. You're not? Well, on my end it says you are muted. And you're not server muted and I'm not manually muting you. We're having this problem again where it just, for some random people, it just doesn't work. Let me just drag you out and drag you in again. I mean, we could do a private call. I'll do that. We'll just do that quickly. That's cool. Sorry about these Discord difficulties. This is not this wasn't on the agenda.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. That's much better.
I'm so sorry about that. It came up in Chrome rather than on Discord, and I don't quite know why. And Chrome doesn't like my microphone or something. I don't know. Hello.
Oh yeah, so yeah, there are some problems with that. Yeah. So there we go. Welcome to 1 vs 100 Extension Enabled Edition.
Woo.
God. Yeah, exactly. Woo.
I was waiting for all the mob to join in and say woo. So come on, say woo.
3, 2, 1. Hey, that kind of worked. That kind of worked. All right. Okay. So, I mean, for you, this doesn't play any differently. I mean, technically, you can still do the answer options yourself, but from the extension or whatever. Oh no, I haven't had to use the extension, so you wouldn't get it. Anyway, so we'll just play it like we did 2 weeks ago. Are you ready to play?
I am ready.
All right, start the game in voice. Contestant number 1.
Got whiskers
Oh yes. Let's see the first question. Which of the following years is a leap year? Is it 2020, 2022, or 2021? Mob, you should now have things happening on screen.
Oh, this will be fun.
Click a thing. Plus, I can now hover over people and see people's names.
Where am I? Oh, I was going to say, where am I in the mob? But of course,
You're not.
I won't be. Yeah.
You are here.
Right. Did that work for everyone?
I think so. People said things happened. So, and people said they loved the timer, so they must know they're in the mob because they got the timer. You only see that if you are in the mob.
Okay.
A set didn't see any button. Okay. Well, people did say that it happened. I just hope it did happen to everyone. Maybe it didn't happen to all, but... Okay, right. Have you got an idea what the answer might be?
I do. A leap year is one roughly that is divisible by 4. There are exceptions. But the one that is divisible by 4 out of those is 2020, next year. So please lock in A.
Alright, I will lock in A as your answer. I'm glad the chat function still works as well. So I've done a lot of stuff with the extension over the weekend and then not touched any of the chat code and just hoped it still works. It's the correct answer.
That would have been embarrassing.
Might have been.
Excuse me whilst I leap for joy on this one.
Okay, let's see who got eliminated on that one. So there are 5 AIs and 3 humans. Of the humans, we got Drahuska out, we got JP out. Hang on. 3 humans and 5 AIs. I think that's the wrong way around. 3 AIs and 5 humans, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, hang on. That count is just completely wrong.
There's definitely 8 that have gone.
The bot. The bot's just gotten the count completely wrong for some reason. There's only 1 AI that... no, 2 AIs that actually got eliminated. This one's not an AI. JP's just trying to fool me. Drahuska, JP, Aset, Seal Regan, Walix, and Puzzle Dan got eliminated on that one. Yeah, right numbers in the wrong order. Okay, so that's just my message is the wrong way round. Oh well.
Genius.
Bug! Add that to the Trello, please, Elias. Well, that's 8 eliminated. We've still got 2 to go for $1,000. So let's get the next question going.
Yes, I don't even have to make a decision there.
The K
'Cause I haven't
in
got any money.
K-pop stands for which word? Is it Kenyan, Korean, or Kazakhstani? Mob, please answer now. And thank you, Elias. All right. How are you on pop music, or kind of pop music?
Oh, I think you've just alienated 2/3 of your audience. Okay. I do like a bit of K-pop. I couldn't name you any bands, but it's upbeat and it's fun, so I like it. The only K-pop song I really know is called Closer. I can't remember who it's by, but I'm sure some of your audience will. Yes, K-pop from Korea. So lock in Korean, please.
Alrighty, locking in B Korean. Isn't BTS a K-pop band?
Yes, it is.
There you go. So I do know some stuff.
Nothing wrong with a bit of K-pop. They'd probably do well in Eurovision.
They probably would, actually. Like the K-pop band. Well, yeah, sure, the K-pop band, yeah.
Hooray!
Hooray! 2 AIs. 2 AIs. Although that said 1 human and 1 AI. Why did it say that? Because it's just 2 AIs. It's just the numbers are wrong. It's not identifying the positions correctly. For some reason. Weird. That was working last week and now it's not. But 2 AIs got actually eliminated. So we're at $1,000. So now we can actually ask the question. We'd like the money or the mob?
I would like the mob.
The
I
mob.
don't need $1,000.
You don't need $1,000, really?
Nobody quote me on that.
1 versus 90. Let's move on. What is the longest bone in the human body? Is it the fibula, the femur, or the tibia? Mob, please answer now. Alright, you have to move out the way now, Whiskers. Sorry.
Oh. Bye-bye.
Okay, bones of the human body.
I've got some.
But
I think I've got
I
all
would
of
certainly
those.
hope you did have at least some.
I am just a gelatinous blob squidging about the floor. Makes holding a pen quite hard, which is a good job, but never mind. Right, I can't actually remember what 2 of these are, but it's okay because I know which one the longest one is. It's the one in the leg, fibula. I don't know. Oh, I feel like I should know that, but I don't. Tibia, I have a feeling is also in the leg, but it's kind of like the other part. I think the longest bone in the human body is B femur. It's the upper part of the leg, so go for that.
You want me to lock B as in your answer?
Yes, let's not be embarrassed.
Okay. Locking B is the answer.
Oh dear, Memo says fibula and tibia are also in the leg. That's not worrying.
Femur is the correct answer, though.
Where in the leg?
Such a much more convenient system than typing. Oh, I hope it is, Walix. I spent a lot of time over the weekend implementing it.
Hooray!
Well, we got 14 knocked out on that one from the looks of things. Who got knocked
Well,
out?
AIs don't have a body, so that makes sense.
Well, we got Elias out. I'm guessing Elias is just playing along just to test things out for me. Thank you. Stoshka, Ryan, Itogi, Catnip got eliminated as well, and then a smattering of AI got eliminated there as well. So we're now up to $5,000. So that's a bit more money. We're 6 away from the next bracket of $10,000. Would you like the money, or would you like the mob?
Got all 3 helps. Let's go
You
for the
still
mob.
yeah, you still have the 3 helps. You want to go for the mob? Alrighty.
Yeah.
Let's keep going. Don't
know
forget
whether you
those
can
that have
tell.
been. Oh, sorry.
No, go on.
Don't forget those that have been eliminated in the mob. You can still answer questions and earn XP. The song Tomorrow Belongs to Me comes from which Kanda and Ebb musical? Is it Cabaret, Kiss of the Spider Woman, or Chicago? Mob, please answer now. Now, what were you going to say before I rudely interrupted you?
I've got a clue. No idea. Oh yes, I don't know whether you could tell from my avatar, but I like crosswords. That was what I was going to say.
All right.
Yeah. I haven't got a clue on this. Not a clue. So the mob's at 76, isn't it? It's quite big. So I think let's trust the mob whilst there's still a lot of them.
You would just to trust the mob? You want me to lock that in?
Yeah, I don't think polling the mob would help me because I don't have an inkling on any of them, and asking the mob, nah, leave that till later.
Okay, just to ask you a question, Catnip. One help counts on knowing which answers from AIs and which were from real players, though, right? Yes, indeed. This one, which we're locking in now, it will prefer human answers over AI answers if there are any humans left. Okay, so we're going to lock into trust the mob. Let's hope that the player selection actually does select players and not just a random smattering of people like the thing is doing. Yeah, you are more than welcome to blame me if it all breaks. It's locked in Cabaret for you, and Cabaret was the correct answer. So
thank you, mob.
Phew. Let's see who got eliminated. Nata and Jerry got eliminated, and Blananas and also GoGo BMN got eliminated, as well as 4 AI. So you see, that time he got the numbers right. 4 and 4 is correct. They just happen to be exactly the same number. If anyone is using the extension and it's not picked up an answer, do let me know. Please do let me know, because I want to make certain that it is accepting your answers and it's doing it as it should be doing it, alright? So any problems on that, please let me know.
Tipster does bring up a good point. Could it be something to do with the extension?
I mean, probably. It could be. I'll have to investigate that at some point. Alright, so we're now at $10,000. 68 members of the mob left. We still have a few humans left. 7 humans? 8 humans maybe? Something like that. You're 8 away from the next bracket of $25,000. You've used one of your helps. You still have 2 left. Would you like to take the $10,000 you have, or would you like the mob?
Let's go mobbity mob.
Mobbity mob. Alrighty, let's keep going. 1 versus 68. Here is the next question. The constellation Big Dipper consists of how many stars? Is it 5, 7, or 6? Mob, please answer now. Thank you, Catnip, for testing that as well, that it's working for eliminated players. Alrighty. Astronomy, astrology, all that kind of stuff.
It's one of those, yes.
Yes.
One of those is a science.
And the other?
It is, well, let's just say copy and paste properly. Never mind. I'm looking out the window. I cannot see the Big Dipper, which is very disappointing.
Well, we've got a bit of a storm going on at the moment in the UK, so it might be a bit difficult.
It's a combination of that and the curtains are closed. So.
Well, okay.
But yeah. Right. So I'm trying to visualize it in my head, and I know it must have at least 6. It's either 6 or 7. So 5's immediately out. So
just to interject for one moment, I need to reply to Elias. Yeah, I'm aware of the issue that ordering should be specified and it's not respecting that. I haven't implemented it yet. That'll be why it's not doing that. All right, I'll let you continue. Sorry.
No, that's fine. Yeah, so it's just, do I think it is 6, or is there a 7th one hidden in there somewhere? My gut tells me it's 6. I could ask the mob and hope that it picks 5, because I know it's not 5. But I think most people will have gone 6 or 7, and so that's what's going to come up. Poll the mob. I could poll the mob here. This could be quite good. Okay. Let's poll the mob for 6.
Alrighty, let's go for a poll. And you wanted me to poll for C6?
No. Poll for 7.
You want me to poll B7?
Yes.
Alright, let's poll that. Alright, 63 of the 68 remaining mob members chose answer B. So it's a vast majority, it must be said.
There was a cloud in the way of one of them, I think.
Yeah. Okay, so with that information,
7.
you want to lock in 7?
Yeah.
Alright, let's do that then. Yes, Tipster, the reason your image is quite blown out is that I've tried to do a cheaper way of lighting each individual podium, because originally there was 100 real-time lights, and Unity is not particularly happy when there's 100 real-time lights to work with. 7 was the correct answer, so I've used illumination or emission of the avatar just to make it look like you are glowing or lit up. And unfortunately, the detrimental effect of that is that those with very white avatars appear very blown out. So that's why you're looking like that. Again, that could be added to the bug list for me to, tweak those numbers a bit. Okay, we got just the one human knocked out on that one. Oh, I see, that time Quizbot did get it right. 1 human and 4 AI. So yeah, it must be something to do with those that entered in late or something like that. It just didn't count it right or something. But score count was the one to get eliminated human-wise. We still have 3 to get until $25,000. Would you like the $10,000 you have, or would you like the mob?
Bring it on! Bring on the mob!
Bringing on the mob.
5 people were plowed by Big Dipper.
Here's your next question. Which cosmetics giant was famous for her red door salons? Is it Elizabeth Arden, Coco Chanel, or Helena Rubinstein? Mob, please answer now. Which cosmetics giant was famous for her red door salons? Now, those that played during the preview would know this question.
Well,
they've obviously been re-entered into the general mix because it didn't count as part of being on the first actual playtest day, but this was in the preview, so yes. Those that played the preview would know what this answer should be.
Not fair. Very not fair. Don't take catnip. Not fair. I have no idea. So it's time to ask the mob, and yeah, do that.
So this is your last help. It'll pick 2 members of the mob at random, well, semi-random. One would have gotten it right, and one would have got it wrong, and they'll be able to explain their reasons why. So let's see who it picks. So it's picked Silly Puppy and a random AI. Silly Puppy chose answer A, and random AI chose answer B. Now, chat, answer on behalf of AI. I don't care anymore. But Silly Puppy, what were your reasons for giving the answer as A, Elizabeth Arden? Okay, it's not a random AI, it's AI number 81. Okay. I watch Channel 5 all the time, so it's Coco Chanel. Silly Puppies though says, I remember seeing movies where women would go to Elizabeth Arden for spa days and stuff. And that's his reason for choosing Elizabeth Arden as an answer.
Okay, like a spa would be a salon. I was trying to work out why that was useful.
So, and because AI chose B, we know it can't be C, Helena Rubinstein, so it's now between A and B only.
Okay, yeah, I can sort of see that logic yeah, I don't think Coco Chanel had salons, but I was thinking it might be like hairstyling or something, I don't know. I am going to put all my money on Silly Puppy and blame him if this goes all horribly wrong.
You want me to lock in A, Elizabeth Arden is your answer?
Yeah.
You don't sound too pleased with having to do that.
No, but it's small change at the moment. I did 250 without any sneak peeks. Could I just say?
That is true. You did do that before the sneak peek functionality. All right, let me lock in A as your answer. Oh, they're getting the pitchforks out already, apparently. Answer is... It is correct. Elizabeth Arden is the correct answer. Let's see who got knocked out. Oh, loads of AI got knocked out on that one, and we got a couple of humans knocked out as well. We got Edam Cheese knocked out on that one. We got Ryru64's knocked out. Those are the two humans I can see that got knocked out. So we're now into $50,000. So that's a fifth of what you got before. And we're now at a crucial stage that now that you've used all your helps, and you've also surpassed the 50 barrier as well.
2 in 1.
So both rules apply anyway. You'll now get to see the next question before having to decide money or mob. So let's get to that point and see if you want to continue on. So the next question reads: Kanye West's Gold Digger featured which Oscar-winning actor?
Mm-hmm.
So you could describe some some ideas that you might have, but then you might give it away to the mob. So would you like to take the $50,000 you have at the moment, or do you like the mob?
Right. Now, I know that Tom Hanks was in a Taylor Swift thing, I think. Or was it Katy Perry? I don't know. It turns out I'm confused. So, I'm trying. I cannot. I think I have an idea, but I'm very, very unsure and don't know very much about Kanye West. So, I'm going to become the richest person as the one if you add up all cumulative winnings. And I'm going to take the money!
You like me to lock that in as your final option, final answer?
Yes, please. Puzzle Dan says it was Carly Rae Jepsen. Yes, I really, really like you, or something like that, wasn't it?
Well, he takes the $50,000, so now he has a cumulative winnings of $300,000.
Winning? I am taunting you. I am deliberately taunting the mob.
Let's see who remained. We have Tipster, Connor, Silly Puppy, Agnes, Clive, and Momo. Now, hopefully, if I fix the bug from last week, one of you will be picked. I did promise that last week, but it didn't happen. This time, I hope it does pick one of you. I could force it definitely to pick one of you because I used the functionality to force Daniel Peak here, but yeah, okay. So that one of you will be picked. Let's hope for that. Let's see the XP. Yeah, because it's only Peak with the most XP there because you're earning extra points for eliminating mob members. But everybody else there, loads of people there. Well, obviously all the ones that made it all the way through. Tipster, Connor, Silly, yeah, etc. Then Edam, Ryru, and JP were the next ones, and then Scoreout, Jerry, BMN, and all of those people. XP episode is going to be the same, and that's where everybody stands at the moment. Clive is in the 10Ks now, points wise. Tipster 8.2, Connor 8.1, BMN 7.7, Catnip 7.3, Scorecount 5.9, Momo 4.8, and that's where it gets a bit tight. Oh, actually, Daniel Peak, you are 6 points from 7th place.
Yeah.
No, sorry, 8 points. The other way around, 8 points even. Yes, 8 points from 7th place. So that's one question.
The numbers aren't important with this game, are they?
No, not at all.
No.
Toby in 9th place there with 4.7, and JP 10th place, sitting there nicely and comfortably in 10th place. Okay, well, did you have fun this time around, even though you didn't get anywhere near the 250k mark?
Oh, rub it in. Yeah. Yes, I did. Thank you very much. The sneak peek helped in that I ran away.
Catnip, I need 2 points for another emote. Well, a tier 2 would give 2 sub points, and 2 tier 1s would give 2 sub points. So either would actually give 2 sub points, just to let you know. So yeah, as Katniss was alluded to there, I'm 2 sub points away from being able to unlock a second emote for all the Twitch subscribers. So if you do want to subscribe to the channel, that'd be awesome. There's always Twitch Prime as an option as well. If you do have Twitch, if you do have Amazon Prime on your account, you get a free sub every month. So you can always Twitch Prime me if you're not using it currently. Well, thank you very much for playing Daily Peak. It's a pleasure as always.
And enjoy the rest of the evening.
Thank you. And I will now pick the next player. The next one. Oh, here we go, Momo. Do you have Mike this week? Also, holy crap, all you people giving some subs away there. Goodness me, what's all this about? Oh, where's the layout? Where is the layout? Where's the layout gone? Oh, have I got it in the wrong order? Sorry. I'll replay the other one as well. Let me press the replay button. BMN subscribe there, but these are all gifted subs. I need to update those messages. Thank you, Catnip, for the 2 tier 1 subs there to Edam Cheese and BMN, and thank you, Momo, for gifting a tier 1 sub to score count. Cool. Thank you very much, all you wonderful people. I need to check again with you, Momo. Are you good to play? Oh, you are. You're sitting there already. Okay. Hello?
Hello.
Hello, I can hear you. Wonderful. Can you hear me?
Wonderful. Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, it's been a long time.
It's been a long time, yeah. just a disclaimer right off the bat. I'm a bit sick. I'm coughing a lot, so excuse that. I'll try to mute myself before I'm in a coughing fit.
That's
as good
right.
as I can, but it should be okay.
Cool. Alrighty. You know how the game works. Are you ready to play?
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Yeah, as they're saying, you're already getting the excuses early in.
Yep.
Let's start the voice game off. Here we go, Momo. 1 versus 100. First question. What is the fastest land animal? Is it the lion, Thompson's gazelle, or the cheetah? Mob, please answer now. No, not your ex-wife, silly puppy. Not your ex-wife. Okay, that's everyone locked in. All right, Momo, you got an idea?
I'm a bit intimidated by the fact that B is so specific. But if my childhood teacher has not lied to me, which is entirely possible, but I think C. I think cheetah is known to be the fastest land animal.
Alrighty. Would you like me to lock C cheetah in as your answer?
I'll go with C, and I'll be really disappointed if that's wrong on the first question.
Alright, we'll lock in C as your answer. Is it the correct answer? Wow, such tension on the first question. Yes, it is the correct answer. The RNG decided, yes, that was going to be a very tense question. Oh, phew, humans got knocked out on that one. Are they idle, I'm guessing? CL Regan, Toby got eliminated. M622. That's good. Always the competitive talk there.
Toby's on my heels.
Nata IKH got eliminated. Andrew Husker got eliminated. And a couple of... No, just the one AI player. And there's someone in the top corner there that I can't read because the room code's in the way. God damn it! I thought I'd covered this with the hover over thing, but no, I can't read the name of the people in the top right corner. You don't want to talk about it, Toby? Alright, we won't. Alright, let's move on. Still need 2 to get to the first money bracket of $1,000. Here's your next question. Dave Grohl is known as the frontman for which of the following bands? Is it Foo Fighters, Queens of the Stone Age, or Nirvana? Please answer now, mob members. While that happens, I'm just going to turn the heating down slightly. Alrighty, Dave Grohl.
Well, Dave has, that I know, played with all 3 of these bands, even though he's only been sit-in for Queens of the Stone Age. He's the singer of the Foo Fighters, which I think counts as the frontman in this case. Drums for Nirvana, and I think he's been playing guitar and singing with Queens of the Stone Age for like a couple of shows. I don't know. So yeah, A is my answer.
You want me to lock in A as your answer?
Yeah.
Alrighty, locking it in. Don't worry, the heating is going to be more than sufficient for Whiskers. Is Foo Fighters the correct answer? It is the correct answer. Let's see who got eliminated. Score counts out on that one. That's another big player. Blananis is out, Walix is out, and Rairu is out, and that's it. No AI's got knocked out on that one at all. Scorecount doesn't know his bands. Fair enough. Was it Dave Grohl's talking about? I'm sure there was a clip on YouTube or something. Him talking about. Was it Christopher Walken when Christopher Walken was trying to introduce the band Foo Fighters and he didn't know how to do the intonation for the name of the band?
Is it on
Foo
or is it on Fighters?
It's just like, yeah, on the emphasis on the fighters rather than on the Foo. Yeah, so, Foo Fighters. All right, you're now on $1,000. You're 8 away from $5,000.
I'll just go with the mob.
You don't. I need to ask you the question. Would you like the money or the mob?
The mob.
Mob it is. Oh, it's not a good walking impression at all. It's not at all.
No.
I don't do impressions well at all. Here's your next question. Which symbol is not on a PlayStation controller? Is it a triangle, a plus, or a square? Oh, for pity's sake, score count says. Fnzi, if that's how you say that name, welcome. You can whisper all your answers to Quizbot 3000 if you don't want to give any answers away. I have said that multiple times to Ryan, but he's playing in public chat because it seems to be easier for him, and I know that. So, right, we are now.
A friend of mine.
Okay.
I told him multiple times, and he doesn't listen.
Fair enough. So you got an idea of what isn't on a PlayStation controller?
So I know there's a triangle and a square, and there's an X, but I think the plus is not on there. So I'm gonna go with B in process of elimination. I actually don't have one. I have an Xbox 360 controller in front of me, but that doesn't help. So yeah, I'll go with B.
You want to lock in B, a plus as your answer?
Yeah, I think there's a triangle on there. I'm kind of unsure about that right now, but I think there's a triangle on there, so go with B.
Okay, locking it in. Isn't it wonderful the self-doubt when you put on the spot like that?
Oh, it doesn't matter. I always self-doubt myself, whether I'm the one or one of the 100.
Well, plus was the correct answer. And it was just Catnip that got eliminated as a human player, all the rest were AI. Which one did you go for, Catnip, out of interest? I mean, I can get the info, I can pull that up, but it's up to you if you want to give that information out or not. PC. I mean, there's no shame in it at all if you got it wrong. There's no shame in that at all. But anyway, well, we're now up to $5,000 after that. 10 away, obviously, from the next bracket up. $10,000. Still have all your helps remaining. Would you like the money or would you like the mob?
I take on the mob.
Okay, taking on the mob. There's so much joy in your voice when talking about grass and catnip. Ah, no. It's all in good jest. Oh, another gaming question. What are both original colours of the neon Joy-Cons available for the Nintendo Switch? Is it yellow and green, red and blue, blue and orange?
Oh, thank God it didn't have what I initially thought.
Now it specifically says neon on that.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Purple enough. My first initial thought was green and pink because those are the two I owned.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I assume that the red and blue ones are considered neon Joy-Cons then, so red and blue should be the correct answer.
You want me to lock in B, red and blue as your answer?
Yeah.
No doubt at all on that one, man. Banana says he has grey and more grey. Yes, red and blue is the correct answer there. So you got eliminated.
So yeah, could have had me there if pink and green was an answer. But...
Possibly. Well, we just got BMN knocked out on that one from the humans. The rest were all AI. So
but we need to continue because we're at 71. We're not even close to the 50, so just come on. Don't even.
I have to let it play out before I have to be able to put the command in. So there we go. Now I'll put the mob in. There you go. 1 versus 71. All the helps remaining. Let's keep going. In the book and movie The Ring, victims die how long after watching the cursed videotape? Is it a fortnight, a week, or a month? Mob, please answer now. Now, Ryan, you can't just give two answers like that and hope it's going to work for you.
Yeah. Or all three.
Just answer all three, yeah. He has done, he's just answered all three. He'll only accept your first answer if you do something like that. Alright, Momo, any ideas on The Ring?
I've seen the movie, so I should know this. And my initial thought, it's 7 days to live. You've got 7 days to live, which would be 1 week. My math checks out. But I'm doubting myself because 1 month could also be... I don't want to track this out, but I don't want to use the poll option quite yet because I think I know it. This is sad. I'll risk it. I'll go with B. I'm here to win money.
You're here to win,
well,
or cookies, I guess.
Or cookies. No, I want the cookies, yeah.
Would you like me to lock in B 1 week as your answer?
Every single answer has been B so far, or like most of them. So I'm a bit... Yeah, lock in B. Come on.
Okay.
It's 7 days, isn't it?
Ryan's just...
If it's a month now, I'll be so upset.
Correct answer is... It is B 1 week. Yes, as Connor says, also for the sub 2, although you are now already subscribed, so...
I mean,
it'll be for a gift subscription or something like that along those lines anyway. So who got eliminated? We got two humans. Daz and Ryan got eliminated on that question. Well, Ryan did go for all three possible answers in order, so wouldn't have worked for him. And the rest were AI. Well, we're now up to 64 remaining. Momo, what do you want to do?
Mob.
just a singular answer. Mob. Okay. Yeah, if he's on mobile, it is definitely easy to answer in public text. I agree. Next question is, what's a young swan called? Is it a cygnet, a cub, or a cygnet? Well, please answer now. Shirley. Don't call me Shirley. A swanling. A swanlet. Alright, Momo. Have you got an idea on this one?
Yeah, I think I know the answer. I think it's a cub. Even though it doesn't really... There's like another... There was like one way to remember it, but I don't fully remember the way to remember it. But I think it's called a cub. Like 95% sure. So I'll go with B again? I don't know why we're always going with B. Let's just go with B.
You want to lock in B cub as your answer?
Yes.
Alright, I'm doing it. $10,000 on the line. Correct answer is incorrect. It's cygnet. C is the correct answer. You fool, Connor says. You fool.
I knew to start with a C.
Yeah, cygnet
At
was
least
the correct answer.
At least I didn't go out like, who was it? Toby?
On the
Toby,
first
who was
question,
like-
yeah.
No, not on the first question, but saying like, oh yeah, I'll always go with the mob, and then he
Oh, yeah.
went for the money
Indeed.
once he
Well-
was unsure.
At least you had some guts to go with the answer, even, you know. So, oh well. Unlucky.
Is cub maybe like a group of swans? No, that's a different thing, right?
What is the collective
any-
of swans?
What's the collective of a swans? Does somebody know in chat?
There's gander of geese, and I actually don't know what the collective is. A ballet of swans.
ballet.
That sounds nice. It does sound nice. It's a bloody hell of swans. Huh, cool. A ballet of swans. I didn't know that one. That's quite nice actually. It's a bit, a bit like sort of Parliament of Owls kind of thing. Ah, well, did you have fun, Momo? Despite being eliminated.
Yeah, I've definitely been enjoying myself. It was a good time here.
Cool. Well, thank you very much for
Even
joining
though
in.
Not in the best state of mind right now, but it's been going. The I have to say, actually, your interface works quite well too.
Oh,
From
what the
feedback from
actual
somebody that's
extension
using
thing?
it. Yeah. The
Oh,
extension works
wonderful.
great.
Brilliant. I'm glad it is actually working for people. Right, thank you very much for playing. Let's just see who we've got left to pick from. Quite a few people. Jerry, Itogi, Edam, Connor, Silly, Agnes, Clive, Asset, Elias, and Daniel Peak's already played, so probably won't be picked. I hope that will work correctly. XP this game, Connor, Silly, Agnes, Clive, and Daniel Peak, all with 475. Asset 355, Momo 350, Tipster 300. Quite a few there on 295. JP 275, and then various other people. Elias is leaving the game. Alright, so hopefully he won't get picked now. I will skip Daniel Peak if it does pick him. It shouldn't pick him, but who knows? There could be all sorts of issues that come up. XP this episode, Daniel Peak is still in the lead with 723 points total. Then 670 for Connor, Silly, Agnes, and Clive. Momo 545, Tipster 495, Edam 445, JP 425, Asset 420, and I'm getting bored of reading numbers all the time. And that's where everybody's sitting now at the moment. Oh, second and third place look quite tight there. 60 points off between Connor and Tipster. And let's see. Yeah, Daniel Peaker's now pipped ahead of Momo. JP in 10th place. And any other close contestants going on? 27th, 28th, there's a few points between them, less than 50 points. Same with between Itogi and Dazarino in 33rd and 34th place. Huska and Rairu, they're only 6 points off each other, 44th and 45th. Right, okay, let's pick the next contestant. Oh, he returns! Return of the Connor! Return of the Connor! Let's see. Let's see if he's going to do any better than last time. Do you want to play voice Connor, or do you want to play chat/extension? And let me catch up with chat. I can see you there. Let's drag you in. Welcome.
Hello.
Hello there. How are you doing?
I'm doing all right. Hello, chat.
Oh, there's the reference to Swan that Banana's put in there. I was wondering why those 6 numbers were there. Yeah, that's Swan from Lost. That makes sense. Why you're just catching up on chat. Yeah, nothing else to say there, I guess. Momo just realised why he had cub in his head. I think a male swan is called a cub. Possibly. No, cob. Cob. No, not cob. I can't think. Anyway, male swan is cob. Okay, I think. Yeah, okay. Maybe I wasn't being mad then, saying that. Right, everyone, I'm caught up with chat now. Right, are you ready to play, Connor? Do you have your helps this time?
No, I've told them to shut up this time.
Alrighty, if you're ready, let's begin. Here comes your first question. In Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet, what is Romeo's full name? Is it Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou Romeo? Is it Romeo Capulet, or is it Romeo Montague? Please answer now, mob members. Did someone really write that answer? Did someone really write that answer? Oh, I didn't even read it out properly. There is no 4 in there. It's Romeo, where art thou, Romeo? I'm so sorry. I did not read that properly the first time round. Yeah, I read it as if it was a quote, but it's not written like that there, so yeah, I did that wrong. Whoops. Okay, any ideas on your Shakespeare's Romeos and Juliets?
If I remember rightly, we covered this in GCSE English, I think, and if I remember rightly, it's C, Romeo, whatever that says.
Montague, Montague, all the different ways of pronouncing it. You would like me to accept C as your answer?
Yes, please. Lock in C.
Okay. Alright, is that the correct answer? It is the correct answer, and we're off. Let's see who got that wrong. Ooh, a few human players. Blananas, CL Regan, Walix, Aset, M622, Momo, Nata, Jerry, and Itogi, and Drahuska all got that one wrong. And there were no AIs that got that wrong either.
-1 AI.
-1? Did it say -1? It said -1 AI. Oh, that's brilliant. I can't get away from the -1s, can I? I have to make that my second emote, don't I? I have to make -1 the second emote, don't I?
Damn right. Damn right.
Much like Jason Paradise has freaking -1 hero or whatever it is. I have to make this -1 mine as well. Oh god. Okay, let's well, you're already into the money with $1,000. -1 king, thank you. 8 away from $5,000. Would you like the money or would you like the mob?
Only a fool would take the money this early, so I'll take the mob.
There you go. There's some Jason Paradise subscribers there. Welcome, Voidhead. Here's your next question. In the 24-hour clock, which of these would be in the afternoon? Is it 2000, 1600, or 1000? Please answer now. It's so weird calling it 100 when it's only 60 minutes in an hour. It's weird saying like that, but I thought I'd be consistent in how I called those out.
Right then. Okay, so C, 10 o'clock, that's in the morning. A is 8 o'clock, that's in the evening, so B, leaving the odd one out there. 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so B, 1600, lock it in.
Alright, let's lock that one in. Yeah, I'm not certain if I would call this one a subjective question. It does specifically say afternoon. It doesn't say after midday or in the day half of the, you know, the latter half of the day. It says specifically afternoon, so. But that is correct answer. And we just got 2 knocked out there. We had a AI knocked out, and we had Cool Dude 2 got knocked out on that one. Okay. Still 6 away from $5,000. Still all the helps remaining. Would you like the money or the mob?
We'll take the mob.
Take the mob. I see. Cool Dude falling foul of the fact that they can answer earlier than normal now. Here's your next question. Chess tournaments are often played under what format or system in which players are matched against those with similar results? Is it Dutch, Swiss, or French? Please answer now. Yes, Tipster, you do have to accept it every time you refresh. That is also an artifact of it being in developer mode. Again, irritating, but you have to do that. Alrighty. Do you play much chess?
Not really.
Do you play anything competitively then?
No. Oh dear. I don't have a clue, so I'm going to put my fate within the hands of the mob, and I'm going to trust the mob on this one.
Alrighty, would you like me to trust the mob as your answer?
Yes, please.
Alright, we're going to trust the mob with it. Let's see what they have picked. They have picked B, Swiss, as your answer. Let's see if that is correct. It is the correct answer. Continue. Danny Peak says he'd like to thank Magic the Gathering for this knowledge. I think Catnip mentioned about thanking Spy Party for this knowledge. So Swiss does seem to be quite a common use of tournament bracketing systems. Who got knocked out? Dazarino knocked out on that one. Silly Puppy knocked out on that one. And Ryan got knocked out on that, and there are a couple of AIs that were knocked out as well. Well, we're up to the $5,000 bracket now. 9 away from $10,000. You've used one of your helps so far. Would you like to take the money that you have, or would you like to take the mob?
I'll take them up, please.
Taking the mob. One versus 79, here comes the next question. What type of animal belongs to the scientific order Lepidoptera? Is it butterflies, owls, or lizards? Mob, please answer now. I thought I was going to stumble over saying that, but I think I got it right. Alright, Lepidoptera. Any ideas what that is?
Right. see if I can single this one out. Owls. I don't think it'll be owls because that belongs to the bird family. Maybe, yeah. Lizards. No, that's reptiles. So I'm gonna go with butterflies.
You want me to lock in A, butterflies is your answer?
Yes.
You're not sounding so convinced on it, but I will lock it in. See if butterflies is the correct answer. It is the correct answer. See, you got knocked out.
Ooh.
Just puzzle down of the humans got knocked out on that one. And 2 AIs. Yeah, although Momo says that lepis is scales in Latin, that doesn't necessarily mean that Lepidoptera is of a scaly nature. I guess it's just sort of the construction of the wing. I guess maybe does that mean more kind of more of the I mean, there's obviously moths are included in there too. Yes, because their wings are scales. In essence, yes. So yeah. Wings have scales.
I'll just have a look at this.
Yeah,
Lepidoptera, an order of insects that compromises the butterflies and moths. They have 4 large-scale wings.
Alright, thank you very much for playing there, Blananas. Hope you had fun. You wrote the question, hence the lizards is an option. Yeah. Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Alrighty, so we haven't moved up a bracket. We're still on the $5,000 bracket. 6 away from $10,000. Would you like the money or the mob?
I shall take the mob, please.
You want to take the mob? Alright, let's keep going. Agnes is keeping count for me, thank you very much. There are 10 humans left. Let's see the next question. In 2018, Mattel Games released a spin-off to Uno. What was this new game called? Was it 2, Duo, or Dos? Please answer now. Oh, thank you very much for the random bit. The random bit, Kudu, thank you. Okay, have you ever played Uno in your lifetime?
I have. I consider myself to be quite an Uno champion.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I saw this in my newsfeed on Facebook. I was like, really? Alright. It's DOS C.
You like to lock in C-DOS as your answer?
Yes, please.
Alrighty. Tantosaur says, it was crap. It was really crap, but it exists. There are so many versions of it over the years, almost as bad as Monopoly. Alright. Yes, C-DOS is the correct answer.
I know that because I saw the box. It was like the same as the Uno box, but it was black and white.
Alright. Oh, quite a few humans got that one wrong there. We got
Dang.
Tipster's out, Toby's out, Agnes is out, BMN's out, Catnip's out. Wow, that's half the remaining humans just got knocked out on that question, I think.
Oh, dang.
Wow, that was a... Clearly, you didn't. If you didn't know of its existence in being launched in 2018, then you just didn't know the answer, I guess. Oh, yeah. Oh, well. Well, we're up to $10,000, 5 away from $25,000. Would you like the money? Or would you like the mob?
I shall take the mob, please.
Taking the mob. This question was Uno versus 100, indeed.
Har
Har har har har har har. Uno versus 65, here we go. Which one weighs the most? Is it a gallon of vegetable oil, a gallon of crude oil, a gallon of water? Mob, please answer now. It does sound like one, doesn't it, Itoga? It does sound like a dual question, doesn't it? Alright, Connor.
Oh, Jesus. Oh. No idea on this one.
You still have 2 helps remaining. You still have Ask and Poll.
I think I'll poll the mob on this one.
Alrighty. What option would you like to poll for?
A.
Alright, let's see how many chose A. A gallon of vegetable oil. 11 of the remaining 65 members chose answer A.
Huh, right.
So a not insignificant amount, but also not particularly significant either. So it's kind of down the middle. It's either these guys have got it really right and we're going to go all the way to 500,000, or maybe there's another answer out there.
Okay. So I think I'll rule out A on that one. Ooh. Okay. I'm gonna gamble this one. It's between B or C. I'm gonna go C.
You'd like me to lock in C as your answer?
Yes.
Okay. Here we go then. Is C the correct answer? It is the correct answer.
Oh my god.
Well, we know 11 are going to go out at least. Oh, quite a few got eliminated. Total of 18 got eliminated. We did pick off the Edam Cheese as a human player. And is that the only human? I think so. I'm not seeing any others that are human, even though it did seem to count 2 humans for some reason.
Alright.
For whatever reason. So we still have Clive in, and we still have Daniel Peak is in. Those are the 2 human players left, from what I can see. The rest are all AI. So
Can't shake 'em.
two big names sitting around still. But we have broken the halfway barrier, so from here on out you will be able to get sneak peeks to each following question. Speaking of which, here comes the next question. The angle between the minute and hour hands on a 12-hour analog clock equals 90 degrees at what time? Now, would you like to take the $50,000 you currently have, or would you like to take the mob?
Oh. I'll take the mob.
Alrighty, here we go. Let's see what possible answers come up as. Here they come. 1500, 0615, or 0930. Please answer now. What's that say score count? I was the second human to get KO'd. I don't know what that fact means. I mean, it's nice for you to let me know that was that. Oh, right. Oh, were you? I didn't notice you. Sorry. I am so sorry I didn't notice you. I thought I covered the entire lot, but maybe I missed you. I apologise. Okay. Right then, Connor. So which one of those is a 90-degree angle between the hands?
Right. So people might think it's C, but it won't be C because if you go to the half hour, then the hour hand tends to move halfway between the next number. Same for 6:15, where it'll move slightly after 6. So in that case, it'll be A, 3 o'clock, 1500.
Allow me to lock that in as your answer, A.
A, yes, please.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I just missed your score count. Sorry about that. Let's see if A is the correct answer. It's the correct answer. Yeah. Who got knocked out? Oh. Apparently AI aren't good at visualizing stuff. Who'd have thought? 14 AIs in total got eliminated. The 2 humans remain. So where were you, score count? Oh, there you are. Okay, I must have missed you in amongst the myriad of other human players there. All right. $75,000 is now currently yours, but you are 3 away from $100,000. Still have some helps remaining. Would you like to take the $75,000? Would you like... Oh, no, wait. We need the next question. What is the correct name of the Crystal Maze theme tune? I completely forgot that was going to be the sneak peek. All right, now I'll ask you the question. Would you like to take the $75,000 or would you like to take the mob?
I'll take the mob on this one.
You're going to take the mob on this one, all right. So it seemed like you might know what this might be. What even is the Crystal Maze? Oh, I'm going to have to educate some people.
No.
All right, out of these options, what's the answer? Is it forward? Is it force field? Or is it power shield? Please answer now. You don't choose, just it better just be dun 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 dun. Hang on, let me actually get it. I just because I want to play it. I'm gonna get the original ones as well. I'm not gonna go for the modern remake one just in case. Let me. Oh, I can't mute the game though, can I? Dang it. Here's hoping I had a freaking mute button for the game, but I don't. Although I might be able to achieve it still. Hang on. Thinking out loud. Volume mixer. We find Unity, we just turn it down. Hey, there we go. And then we play this sound. Hopefully you can hear it. Oh yeah, the classic proper one. Yeah, I didn't want to play the remake one. I mean, Richard Iode is okay, but I don't know, he's just not the same kind of maze master as Richard O'Brien was, or Ed Tudorpole. Both of them are actually pretty good maze masters. Alright, well, after that little interlude, let's bring it back into the main game. Have you got any ideas?
I do, it's B, force field.
Would you like me to accept B force field as your answer?
Yes, please.
Okay, here we go. Is the correct answer. Who got eliminated? Just AIs again. The 2 humans remain. But we're now up to $100,000 of money. 7 away from the next bracket of $250,000, which is the highest anyone's walked away with in an individual run. But before we ask you the question, let's see the next possible question you could be facing. From which language do we get the words bangle and pundit? Not going to show the options. We'll see those after if you want to go for it. Would you like to take the $100,000? Would you like to take the mob? The dollars of money. The dollary-doos.
I think I've got an idea on what the answer might be, so I'll go for the mob.
Alright, let's go for the mob.
Oh, look at that. It's CM versus 27. How about that?
Conspiracy theory. Alright, here are your possible options. Hindi. Hebrew. French. Mob, please answer now. Right. Bangle and Pundit. What language do they come from? Are you much of a linguist?
Not really.
But you said you had a possible idea what this could be.
Yeah, because if I remember rightly from doing RE, I think comes from the Hindu, sort of like a area and all that. So I'm gonna go with Hindi.
You want me to lock in a Hindi as your answer?
Yes, please.
Alright, locking it in. $100,000 at risk. The correct answer is...
Please.
It is a Hindi. We continue. How many got eliminated? Oh, not enough for the next money bracket. So you're just one away from the next money bracket. All AIs, we still have the 2 human players remaining. So you're one away from the $250,000 bracket. You still have 1 help remaining. Let's see the next question. How many Pokemon were there in the first generation of Pokemon? 21 mob members remaining. Would you like to take the $100,000? Would you like to take the mob?
Oh. I'll take the mob on this one. I've got an idea what it could be.
You got an idea, okay. Let's see. Let's see what the possible options are. 151, 150, 141. Mob, please answer now. The first generation of Pokemon, what that would be, like red and blue, I guess?
Red, blue, yellow, and all that, yeah.
Hmm. Pretending to be an old man. Red and blue, I think. I don't know. Some numbers, some colours, some gemstones, you know, that kind of stuff.
Right, okay. It's definitely not saying I know that. Let's go with a 151.
Would like me to lock A151 as your answer?
Yes.
Okay. Locking it in. Just wondering.
It's good that they counted Mew. Because if not, I'm buggered.
Did they count Mew? Yes, they did count Mew. Anyone in chat could do the Pokemon rap? I know I can't. Oh, we got Clive of Legend out on that one.
Oh,
We're down to 1 human remaining. It's just Daniel Peak. So if he remains at the end, he still won't be picked, but then it will just be open to anyone else being picked. So this will give anyone else in the mob now an opportunity to get into the one hot seat. Not in the time they gave me to answer about. All right, Tipster, no problem. Okay, always listen to your gut, kids. That's what Clive Legend says. Always listen to your gut. Right, 1 human remaining, 11 AI remaining, 12 away from the full game, 2 away from the 500,000 barrier, which no one has currently gotten to yet in real games. Let's see a sneak peek of the next question and whether you want to continue. Which planet in the solar system is roughly 10 times as far from the sun as Earth? Would you like to take the 250,000, or would you like to take the mob?
Ooh. I've still got 1 help left.
You still have a help left, which is ask. And it might pick Daniel Peak if he chooses one of the answers. But it might pick just AI. That's one where it doesn't necessarily prefer... It will prefer humans if it chooses an option that a human has answered, but it doesn't necessarily have to pick an option that a human has answered.
For the cookies, let's do it. Mob.
Going for mob, here we go. 1 versus 12. We know the question. Let's see the possible answers. Saturn, Uranus, Jupiter. Please answer now. All right. 10 times as far away from the sun as the Earth is. Which of those sounds most plausible?
It can't be Uranus. That one's got to be too far out. Haha.
Ha 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 indeed, Puzzle Dan. You still have your 1 help left, and the good thing about it is it will guarantee you to make this a 50-50 choice rather than a 33-66 choice if you have absolutely no idea.
I'm gonna ask the mob.
You would like to ask the mob? Okay, let's see who it picks out of the mob. It's picked 2 AIs for you. It's picked AI number 28 that chose B, and it picked AI number 67 who chose A. So we know the answer cannot be C, Jupiter. And unfortunately, it's picked 2 AIs that can't really give their opinions on anything. Chat, you're more than welcome to personify them in some way, but I don't think that's going to help Connor in this situation. So, you're down to a 50-50 between A, Saturn, and B, Uranus. As Catnip says, that the answer AI that chose answer B, always go with Uranus, the joke answer.
Right.
AI number 67 says space is big. AI 67 says Saturn is in the middle, so I plumped for that. What are these? AI 67 with a really weird, kind of very robotic reasoning. Saturn is more reasonable as it is roughly 1.5 billion kilometers away from the sun, while Uranus is more than 2.8 billion kilometers away.
I'm gonna go with A, Saturn.
Okay, would you like me to lock in A, Saturn as your answer?
Yeah, it can't be Uranus, that's too far away. So yeah, A, Saturn.
Okay. Fingers crossed from chat. Let's see if A Saturn is the correct answer.
Oh man, what have I done?
It is the correct answer. Oh, here we go. Let's see who got knocked out. Oh, we got a human and an AI. We've got all the humans out. All the humans are out of the game. We're now 10 AI away from $1 million virtual.
Oh my god.
So, it's the battle between man and machine. Here we go. Let's see the next question, whether you want to continue on for the million. And cookies real. Order the following companies by founding date, starting with the earliest: Nintendo, Coca-Cola, Colgate. So we know
Hang
the.
on, we're not playing
So,
Million now.
so we actually know the answers in a way, because it's going to be these three, but in various combinations. Obviously, there's only going to be 3 of the 6 possible permutations, but that is the full question stated. And since there's only AI left, I guess you could kind of describe your reasoning, although those playing along as an eliminated member might get an advantage with your reasoning. Anyway. Would you like to take the $500,000 that you currently have, which is now currently the record? Or would you like to take the mob?
I'm gonna go with Mob.
You're gonna keep going. Here we go. Here we go, people. We're in it.
Oh, what am I doing?
Let's see the 3 different combinations that come up. Is it Coca-Cola, Colgate, Nintendo, Colgate, Coca-Cola, Nintendo, or Colgate, Nintendo, Coca-Cola? We have indeed got a mad lad here, Conma now. Alright. Nintendo, Coca-Cola, Colgate in various different combinations.
Right, the only thing I know about this is Nintendo, and that was founded in 1889.
Well, that was a topic of one of the questions I think that's been written, so yeah.
Oh boy. And if I remember rightly, Coca-Cola celebrated some kind of anniversary a few years ago. So I'm gonna go with, oh boy,
Yeah, where does Colgate sit in all of this?
I'm gonna go with C. Colgate, Nintendo, Coca-Cola.
Would you like me to accept C, Colgate, Nintendo, Coca-Cola as your answer?
Yes.
It has been locked in.
Oh man.
We needed the energy from chat. Is this the correct answer? No! The correct answer was Colgate, Coca-Cola, Nintendo. You had Nintendo and Coca-Cola the wrong way round. Oh, that's why there are only 3 years difference between Coca-Cola and Nintendo. Oh. Although score count apparently has a different date from what Elias has posted as proof for the 3 years. But in either case, yes, Colgate is ancient at 1806. But that was an impressive run. Wiki says 1873 for Colgate. Really? Oh god, here we go. I can't redo the question. I just trust that people have put in the right question information. That's all.
1892 Coca-Cola. Yeah.
Hmm. Still the same order though. All right. Okay. So I trust my question writers and proofers implicitly. If it is wrong, then I'll have to apologise on their behalf. But I do trust them to do the right thing in these situations. So we'll have to leave it like that. But that was a very impressive run. However, you do leave with nothing, which means Tether Peak is still victorious with the total amount of money won from the game. Did you have fun though?
I did, yeah.
Cool. Let's see how. So the remaining AI numbers for those interested, it was 26, 30, 49, 67, 96, and 99.
House.
Just yeah, house. Yeah, anyone playing bingo? Anyone playing 1 versus 100 bingo? There you go. XP this game, Connor. Yeah, that streak was carrying you a bit, but now it's been reset because you got the answer wrong, unfortunately. 1,249. Then Daniel Peak at 1,025 again. His would have reset on the question before. Then Clive Legend 945. The question before that still. And then yeah, quite a big gap to the next best player. Agnes was 500 and Edam 450 with Tipster 450. Scorecat 400, Gobo BMN 300, Silly Puppy 275, Catnip 235, Momo 195, Itogi 190, Set 175, JP 150, Toby 130, same with Natter, Puzzle Down 115, Wildix and Conmail 110, Cool Dude 105 with Jerry, Ryan 100, Daz 75, Drahuska 20. So yeah, you currently now have the most XP this episode. About just shy of just under 200 points more than Daniel Peak. And XP overall, Clive is still in the lead. Connor in second. Tipster third. BMN fourth. Any tight contestants? Yeah, Score Count and Daniel Peak. There's a tight contest there. JP still holding on to 10th place, but Edam seems to be mounting a charge. And there's a few people there. 19th to 21st. There's a little bit of a competition going on there. And 18th Puzzle Dan as well in that mix. And 30 points there. Agnes and Weemers. Commonal moving up to 53rd place. Right. Well, thank you very much for playing, Connor.
Thank you.
You did well. Well, not just well, really well, as always. Just unfortunate on the question, I guess. And looking at founding dates of the companies on the wiki, the answer would have been B. All right. So even with a lock-in of C, that would have been wrong. So I'll go with that as an answer for that. So all right, let's pick the next one to play. It is M622. It was C, but I'll drop it. Oh, okay, whatever. I'm trying to track lots of things at once. M622. Now, you can play by chat or by extension. You're not playing by extension, I guess, anyway. Shouldn't it have been Clive? No, because he actually got eliminated. What it does is it only picks from remaining mob members rather than who got eliminated the most recently. But I could force it. I haven't heard anything from M622 yet, though. So you can either play by voice if you click that link in the chat, or you can play by chat, but you'll need to let me know either way to play the game. If you don't let me know in the next, 30 seconds, then I'll roll for a new one. Might be the M62 was just they came in earlier and then have left or something, I don't know. But I will need an answer. $15 seconds and then I'm re-rolling. Last chance for M622. Alright, I'm re-rolling. And we've already had... What? Why did it pick Momo? He's already played. He already played, so re-rolling again. Wonder if the re-roll just ignores everything. Re-rolling, sorry. There we go, silly puppy, that's better. So, silly puppy, you can play by voice. Hey, there you go, I see you there, jumping straight in. Hello, silly puppy.
Hi,
How are you doing?
I'm well. You can hear me this time.
I can definitely hear you this time, yes. Had to turn you up a bit, but that's absolutely fine.
You know what happened last time
What's
when you
that?
couldn't hear me? My wireless headphones were switched to off.
That'll do it.
Yes, that will definitely do it.
That'll definitely do it. Ah. So how are you and the dungeon doing these days?
Everything's going really great in the dungeon. I'm looking forward to heading back there tomorrow evening.
All right. Yes, there's a subtle plug there for everyone tomorrow evening. You'll be doing what are you doing? Jackbox stuff, I guess.
We are going to do Jackbox. I didn't think it was subtle, though.
I don't know. I'll make it as subtle as possible. All right. Are you ready to play?
I am as ready as I'm going to be.
Okay, let's start the game then. Here is your first question. Which of these is one of Scooby-Doo's human friends? Is it Shaggy, Craggy, or Waggy? Everybody in the mob, please answer now. Beautiful. Alright, Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you?
Well, I believe he's out sharing some Scooby snacks with his friend Shaggy. A, please.
Would you like me to lock in A as your answer?
I would like you to do that, yes, please.
Alright, I shall do that then.
This is nice. I don't even have to touch my keyboard or anything.
I know, exactly, yeah. Life of luxury, this is.
It really is. Modern technology.
Even on the real game show, you'd actually have to press a physical button to put an answer in. But no, you don't have to do that at all here.
That's archaic crap. That's what that is.
Automation at its finest. Use another human to do it instead. Let's see who got eliminated. Cool Dude was eliminated. Daz. M622, so clearly has been idle. I should probably kick him. CL Regan, Ryru, Walex, and name I can't see because it's behind the room code.
Oh god, we've killed another -1 AI on that one.
Did we get another -1 AI? Brilliant! How does it work that out? So it's just miscounting the human players for some reason. It thinks one of the AIs actually has a human persona or something like that. Okay, well there you go. That'll be why there was some weird counting issues earlier as well. All right. Anyway, moving on.
Yes,
3 away until we actually ask any other questions. Catnip, I think you do actually have the ability to add commands to Nightbot. How many months have 31 days? Is it 6, 7, or 5? Please answer now. Arg, quick maths. Alrighty. 12 months of the year. How many of them 31 days?
That would be 7.
And which
So let's
7
go
would
with B.
which 7 would that be then?
That would be January, March, May, July, August, October, December.
Alright, would you like me to lock B as your answer?
Let's go for 7.
7B, okay, locking it in. Is the correct answer.
Hooray. I always have it as a little nursery rhyme there, and then I had to, invert it.
Yeah, the 30 days, half September, April, June, and November, all the rest of 31, except for February is 28 days clear, or 29 in each leap year, that kind of thing.
You guys have it a little differently than we do in America. That's cool.
Probably, yeah. Cultural differences and all that. Ryan and JP got that one wrong, and one AI also got that wrong. So we are at $1,000 already, silly puppy. Woo! We're now 10 away from $5,000. Would you like to take the money? Would you like to take the mob?
Gotta keep going with the mob.
Gotta keep going with the mob. Alright.
I mean, after all, we had -1 AI and now +1 AI, so now we're break even on the AI.
That's it, we're break even on the AI counts, yeah. Here's your next question. In which country was surrealist painter Picasso born? Was it Netherlands, Austria, or Spain? Mob, please answer now. Okay, Picasso and all that fancy art.
Yes. A lot of his art is in the I forget the name of the museum in Spain. But I believe he is Spanish, and after all, his name is Pablo, so we're gonna go with C, Spain.
Going to accept C, Spain is your answer?
Yes, please.
Okay. Pablo Picasso, were you born in Spain?
You'd have to ask him.
It's the correct answer. Who got eliminated? Well, we got one human knocked out. Puzzle Dan got knocked out on that one. The rest were all AI from the looks of things. Yep, the rest were all AI. Now 2 away from $5,000. Would you like to take
Certainly
the
too close to stop.
Would you like to take the money or like to take the mob?
Let's go with the mob.
Okay, what's that you're saying there, Captain, before we move on? Extension shows the correct answer earlier in the stream, probably not a bug. Well, what I do is I have an artificial delay of, I think it's about 2 seconds before it shows the answer on the extension. Now that's going to waver based off of your current stream delay to the broadcast, so it's 2 seconds is just a guess I have at the moment. I can make that a bit longer, make it 3 or 4 seconds possibly, to make it less obvious that the answer comes in earlier than the broadcast does. So that's just something I need to tweak. So moving on, 1 versus 82. Your next question is: in what year did the Wall Street crash take place? Was it 1929, 1930, 1932? Mob, please answer now. Yeah, thanks for pointing out, Captain. That's no worries. It is an intended delay, it just probably needs to be a bit longer. Alright, Wall Street crash. Well, it's a very US-centric question, but you're from the US, so I would hope you probably know this.
Kind of plays to my advantage. Well, we had the Roaring 20s, which is when everything was really good in the 20s, but it all ended, I believe, in October of 1929. So I will go with answer A, please.
You'd like me to lock A, 1929 as your answer?
Yes, please.
Alright. Netta says, thank you, Animaniacs, for this one. It is the correct answer, 1929.
1.
Who got knocked out on that one? Oh,
Anybody who didn't watch the Animaniacs.
Apparently so. Clive of Legend got knocked out. Catnip got knocked out on that one. And the rest are all AIs. Ooh. Catnip, rip. Implied
Did we
legend
get rid
bit,
of?
but
Did we get rid of AI number 81? Because that guy before.
that bastard number 81. No, AI 81 is still alive. We did knock out AI number 80, his next door neighbor.
Okay, at least we'll put the fear of God in him. Just
Right, we're now up to $5,000, 2 away from $10,000. Again, we're on the precipice. It's mighty tempting. You'd like to take the $5,000, or you'd like to take mob?
given that I still have all of my assists left, let us continue with the mob.
Alrighty, let's keep going. The Mobney, indeed. Next question is, Camila Cabello, who sings Havana, left which group in 2016? Was it Spice Girls? Little Mix? Fifth Harmony? Mob, please answer now. AI don't control the order the questions come in. That's why as a general knowledge quiz, you have to know a lot of general knowledge. Alright. Havana, nah.
Yes, that one.
We play this in Titus Funk, or at least a mashup of this with another. Oh, we mix it into Smooth like Santana. It's quite an interesting mix.
Well, it's not Spice Girls. They're all headed for retirement at this point, pretty much.
Wow. Santana, nah, indeed.
I'm not 100% sure, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to trust the mob on this one.
Alright. Would you like me to lock in Trust as your option here then?
Yes, please.
Alrighty. Well, as Daniel Peak's saying, they are reuniting, so they're making their way out of retirement, I guess. Let's see what the mob chose. They chose C, Fifth Harmony.
I think that's what I would have chosen.
Alright. Well, it's the correct answer, so you probably
Alright,
should
thank
have
you,
saved that one then. Well, it did help you.
I thought Little Mix was one person, so I wasn't sure.
No, Little Mix is a group. It's a UK group? Question mark. I forget who's in Little Mix, but anyway. Jerry Eris got knocked out. Kay Denvy got knocked out. Daniel Peak got knocked out on that one. Ooh, big hitters. And then AI81 is still alive, just for your reference. As for humans still sitting around, we have Agnes, BMN, Asset, Toby, Connor, Score Count, Edam, Tipster, Natter. Those are all of the remaining humans. We've still got quite a few humans in play.
Well, Toby and I have a side bet. Whoever goes out first gets licked. So I'm definitely not quitting yet. We're going with the mob.
You want to go for the mob? Okie dokie,
Yes.
let's go. Alright. Let's see the next question. In which sports might you hear the terms turkey and bedpost? Is it bowling, basketball, or soccer? Mob, please answer now. Don't worry, for those in my community that don't know what's going on in Silly's community, it's an in reference being licked. It obviously does sound a bit weird, but it's an in reference and it's perfectly harmless.
Depends who you ask, I suppose.
Well, I suppose, yes, it does depend who you ask, yes.
I gotta say, the people in the community have been fantastic and incredibly good sports about all of it, so... This is all their fault, actually, for saying that I have a dungeon, so... Well, to answer the question here, however, a turkey and bedpost are terms in bowling. I was on a league once, and so I will go with A, please.
Alright. You'd like me to lock in A, bowling as your answer?
Yes, please.
Okay, doing so. Just as a reference then, what is a bedpost then? Because I haven't heard that reference before.
Usually it's the 7 or 10 pin. It's the pins in the corner.
Oh, it's just the singular pin standing.
Yeah.
Okay. Makes sense. Yep, bowling is the correct answer. Yeah, I've heard of turkey, and I have done bowling in the past, but haven't actually heard the term bedpost before. We had a term called the barmaid. I don't know if you know that one. Which is when you have the... It would be when you have the 2 and the 8, or the 3 and the 9 together in the line.
Oh yes, when there's one behind the other directly.
Yeah, indeed. We would call that a barmaid. I have no idea if that's common lingo or not, but yeah. Oh, for your reference, AI81 is dead.
Oh,
He
right,
has
but
been
Toby's
eliminated.
still
Toby is still in, though, yes. Of that, in fact, all the eliminations that round were AI. All the humans remain still. We're up to $25,000, though. 3 away from the halfway point and $50,000. You don't get to see sneak peeks just yet. Would you like to take $25,000, or would you like to take the mob?
I think I'm gonna stick with the mob still.
Sticking with the mob. All right, let's keep going. $53 remaining. Here we go. The next question. It is: the Indian dish palak paneer is typically what color? Is it green, black, or orange? Mob, please answer now. And don't forget, if you do eliminate every single mob member, Catnip is offering the prize of actual cookies sent to your door that she will bake herself. And there's also subscriptions on the line as well, I believe.
That'd be lovely.
From some very generous people.
I'm not heading in that direction, however. Because I do not know this dish.
You don't know palak paneer?
I don't. So I'm going to have to poll the mob.
Alright, and what of the 3 options would you like to poll for?
I think I'd like to go for green, A.
Alright. Let's see how many of the mob chose answer A. 45 of the remaining 53 chose A. Notably, Natter has not chosen this answer, neither has BMN. However, Connor, Toby, Asset, they have all chosen, and Tipster has also chosen, and Edam and Score Count. I'm remembering you this time, Score Count. They all chose this answer A. So just Natter and BMN of the humans that did not choose this answer.
God, it's such a high percentage. It's like 90%. I can't not stick with A, green.
Would like me to lock in A as your answer?
I would like you to do so. Yes, please.
Alright, doing so. Thank you for the reference there, Score Count. Yes, a tier 2 sub from Connor for the winner, and 2 tier 1 gift subs to the chat at random from Score Count. Correct answer is... It is indeed A, green.
What's in it? Do you know?
I actually do not know. I can't even remember the last time... Paneer. I can't remember the last time even seeing a paneer, to be honest. So I couldn't even think what would make it that colour. Spinach and cheese with spices, apparently, is what goes into a paneer.
Ah.
So that would be why it's that colour.
Doesn't sound bad to me.
Ah. I'll just go for a Sarg, I guess. Maybe a Boona. But, yeah. Alright. Who got eliminated? As we know, the humans, BMN and Natter got eliminated on that question, and then a couple of AI as well. They are all out. And we're into the second half of the game now. $50,000, 5 away from $75,000. From this point on, we will get to see a sneak peek of the next question. So let's see that.
Let's please.
It is avocado is the main ingredient of which of these? And I'm not going to give you the options just yet. What options do you think there'll be? $50,000 on the line, or would you like to take the mob?
I have an inclination, and let's be honest, I live in California. Avocado is, a thing here. So, let's go with the mob.
You want to go with the mob? Alright, let's keep going. Let's go with mob. $45 left. Let us see the question and the possible answers. Caesar salad, guacamole, hummus. Mob, please answer now. Or the fake possible answers are A, the one made from avocado, B, the one called avocado, or C, the one not made from avocado. Alright. Clive says awfully late in the game for this.
Indeed.
Possibly, but again, I haven't vetted the difficulties of these questions, so I can only apologise again if you feel like the questions are slightly imbalanced. But we're doing the best we can, given we are not an actual game show.
You're doing a fantastic job, by the way. I find this incredibly entertaining no matter where I'm sitting. I'm going to go with B, guacamole.
All right, would you like me to lock in B as your answer?
Indeed.
Okay. I know two things about avocado. It has a pit and it makes guacamole. Yeah, guacamole is the correct answer. See who got eliminated on that one.
I don't imagine many on the list. None of the humans, right?
Yeah, that was just all AI that time round. Seven AIs. So we're up to the next bracket. $75,000 we're now on. 8 away from 100k. Let's see a sneak peek of the next question before we think about deciding. The 1994 Caribbean Cup qualification match between Barbados and Grenada is known as one of the strangest football matches in history. Why? Now that's a question. So would you like to take the $75,000 you currently have? Or would you like to take the mob? Bearing in mind you still have some help.
I have some help, and I do love what we call soccer over here, but I can't imagine why. It's like I know I've heard of this match, but I don't think I know well enough to continue. So I think I'm going to take the money.
Are you sure?
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm sure.
Final answer?
Final answer.
Alrighty, he's taking the money. He at least leaves with $75,000 of virtual currency.
Yes! Virtual currency is fantastic.
Virtual currency is indeed fantastic. Well, at least with the new code, that question will return itself back to the pool as being an unused question rather than used. So we may yet see that question and its answers in the future. Did you have a good time once again, Silly Puppy?
Oh my god, wonderful time. Thank you again for having me.
No problemo. Congratulations on the $75,000 win, I guess.
Thank you kindly.
Let's see who remains. Edam Cheese, Score Count, Agnes, Connor, Tipster, Toby, and Asset. All of you made it all the way through. Congratulations. Hopefully one of you will be picked coming up soon. Now it is gone 10 o'clock. However, I am actually I'm feeling like just keep going. Go for another hour maybe. So I might get another 2 contestants in. I'm just feeling it. It's nice comfortable pace. I know people obviously wanting to go to bed and that kind of thing if you're in the EU, but yeah, I want to keep going. I don't feel like stopping at 2 hours yet. So we'll go for an extended edition. XP this game, tips to 380, sillies 362, then lots of 300s, perfect game in bowling, Nata 245, BMN 215, a couple of 150s, and then a few other points. And let's see, the XP this episode. Connor still in the lead, but not much of a lead. Not as crazy a lead as it was last week. The streak is definitely an advantage, but his break of the streak is definitely a hindrance in this situation. But then Daniel Peak also broke his streak this game. That should be a nice thing to have on this display to see what your current streak is. Elias, Catnip, can you add that to a list of possible things to maybe implement? Because I think that might be a nice thing to have to see what your current streak is. And then the current standings. Clive still in the lead. Connor tailing behind, but not far behind. And Tipster in third. B-Man in fourth. Catnip in fifth. Walkout sixth. Quite close there to Crizzy Daniel Peak seventh. Toby's now jumped. Well, I don't know if he's jumped actually. He's probably still in ninth. Any other close contestants? Yeah, 17th and 20th is another close contestant. Close contest, should I say? And yeah, that's it. Oh wow, all these down to 91st now with all the zeros. So that's nearly 100 different unique people that have played this game. That's quite impressive. I like that. I really like that. Yes, that is also planned, Puzzle Dan. I want to have a leaderboard for the best performances in the game as well. And probably also another one for best total winnings in this game as well, because you can track that. And then those that won in the mob against an eliminated one, they should split the money that they would have earned in that case as well. So yeah, I need to track all that information down. But we have VODs for that, so I can track that information down. And we'll try and get a leaderboard constructed for that purpose. Anything else? Literally the Mobney. Exactly. Literally the Mobney. Right, let's see who it picks for the next one. It is Edam Cheese. Edam Cheese is the next contestant up. And while Edam is choosing whether to play voice or chat, I will pull myself out a bit more. Roll again. All right. Well, thank you for yielding your spot and giving me prior notice there. That's fine. Edam, do you want to have a preferential spot next time I do 1 versus 100? Because I can always do that as well, potentially. Because you did kind of earn this spot this time round, so I can give you a preferential next time round. Nah, all right. Well, thank you very much. Very generous of you. I wonder what's planned for next week. All right, I'll might as well while we're in this interval. The thing happening next week is going to be the chase, hopefully. Need to join the Discord if you want to be a contestant for that. I'll be accepting sign-ups in the sign-ups channel on there. We do have, I think we've got enough people signed up that want to be the chaser, although I think they more preferably want to be contestants. So if there are people that actually want to be chasers specifically, then there are some spots available for that. Otherwise, yeah, sign up to be a contestant. I'm looking to run a couple of episodes worth, 2 episodes worth, so we'll need like 8 contestants and 2 chasers. And yeah, that's the intention for next week, is just to do a voice comms 2 episodes that get broadcast live on stream, a bit like how I did the Only Connect thing. So that's what's planned for next week, hopefully, if I can get my tech in place for that. All right, let's pick the next one. This time it has picked Ryan. So Ryan, what would you like to do? Now, bearing in mind, last time you did join Only Connect, you did kind of disrupt the Only Connect, so I have reservations if you want to play in voice, but I'm willing to give you the second chance. Or if you don't answer at all, then I just re-roll. It's up to you. You can play in chat, that's not a problem as well. You play in chat, that's no problem. Alright, we'll do that then. Even playing with chat, you can also play by the extension for the answer. In fact, this will be the first time we're rolling it that way. I think so. Yeah. Anyway, let's go. You'll probably play on mobile anyway. Here we go. Here is your first question. In the board game chess, how many tiles or spaces are there on the board? Is it 81, 49, or 64? Please answer now. Now, Ryan, you need to wait, so don't answer just yet. If you're feeling like you wanted to answer now, just wait a little bit. Wait until the bot tells you to, and then you can answer. Okay, now you may answer the question. You want to ask the mob, you just need to say the word ask. A-S-K, just ask. Or you're just going to go with an answer. Alright, either way. Either way then. Let's see if C64 is the correct answer. It is. C is the correct answer. Okay, let's see how many got knocked out on that one. There have been a lot of these just idled players that haven't actually left the game. That prune option really needs to be implemented at some point. Yeah, Cool Dude, Kid Envy, Seal Regan, name I can't see, Ryru, Wallix, Edam is left, gone to bed, BMN, Commonal, Silly Puppy, and M622 all got eliminated, and we're already up to $1,000. Ryan, would you like to take the money? Or would you like to take the mob? What did you answer, Natter? Or did you not answer, or did it not accept your answer? Taking the mob. Alright. 1 versus 88. Here comes your next question. In the video game franchise Kingdom Hearts, the main protagonist carries a weapon with what shape? Is it a pen, key, or a sword? Mob, please answer now. Okay, that's the mob locked in. Ryan, ask the mob. You just need to say the word ask. Just the word ask if you want to ask the mob, Ryan. And since we're playing in chat mode, I can't answer on your behalf anymore. And if you want to poll the mob, you just say the word poll. Just say the first word of the lifeline, of the help. If you want to use any of them. What's the problem, Natter? I would like to know if you do have any concerns with anything. So I know you did have an exclamation of what from that question. So yeah. Ryan? Would you like to say anything, do anything? Are you still here? I know you've tried asking and polling, and I've already said that you need to either say just ask or just poll. Yes? Yes, what? You are here, okay. Do you have me muted? Is that what it is? Or are you just not reading chat? I don't know what's going on. Yeah, follow what score count's saying there, Ryan. There we go. So you want to ask the mob. Okay, let's see Which two members of the mob it picks out at semi-random? Oh, we have a difference of opinion here. We've got Catnip, who chose answer C. And we have Agnes, that chose answer B. So, we know that it can't be Pen in this case. The answer is going to be B or C. And between Catnip and Agnes, they can decide to... Oh, we're just going to lock in straight in with C. Okay. C sword is your answer. Correct answer is, unfortunately, key. Keyblades and all that. Keys everywhere in Kingdom Hearts. Yeah. Yeah, it's all keys to do with Kingdom Hearts. I mean, yeah, I guess there are people with swords and that, but yeah, the Keyblade is like the main weapon in Kingdom Hearts. Well, with that answer, you leave with nothing, unfortunately. Let's see who remained. Quite a few people would have remained on that one, but yeah, Catnip, you got that one wrong. But I can see your reasoning if you didn't know Kingdom Hearts beforehand, that anime kind of thing or JRPGs, it's generally going to be a sword of some description. So I can understand that. Yeah, lots of people to pick from for the next round. Not much XP difference earned there, although Tipster with his streak getting a little bit more than everyone else there. Not doing much to the standings, I reckon. Yeah, not a great deal of movement going on there. Okay. Right, let's get the next game underway. Toby, you're the next one up. Oh, thank you very much for playing, Connor, and have a good night. Toby, your decision if you want to play voice or chat. How do you leave the game? Just say quit or leave, Daniel Peak. Just say leave or quit, and it will take you out. This isn't a Brexit situation. That didn't accept, Chrissy. That didn't accept at all. Just the word quit is good enough. It's quite specific. Hello there, Toby.
Hello.
How are you doing? Yes, I can hear you.
Awesome.
Okay, right. There you go. Ryan's done it right. Ryan's quit. There you go. Thank you for playing, Daniel Peak. Thank you for playing, Ryan. Right, okay. How's your day been, Toby?
A bit busy. A lot of tests, but glad to come home to a good Ash stream,
Cool. Wonderful. Are you ready to play?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, indeed. Alright, start the game. Good luck, my rival, says Score Count.
I have plenty of those, apparently.
Here's the first question. Written has a hex triplet. FFFFFF represents what colour? Is it black, white, or grey? Mob, please answer now. Alright, opening up with some web colours and just general kind of hexadecimal kind of questions.
I'm pretty sure all Fs or FF, FF, FF is white, because the opposite would 0 would be black. So I'm gonna lock in B, white.
Alright, you'd like to lock that in? Okay. Let's see if that is the correct answer. It is indeed the correct answer. Full brightness on all the color channels. Yeah, quite a few people there that are still idling around and didn't leave the game proper.
I'll take it.
But yeah, you'll take it. But we did get Catnip out genuinely on that question. We got Mike out on that. BMN, I don't know if BMN is still sitting around. Nata was eliminated. Again, Nata was eliminated. Okay. Ack. Okay, may have actually given the wrong answer. That's fine. Connor was out on that one as well. Is Connor still
off to a
around?
good start. Off to a good start.
This is some big people eliminated. I mean, how many humans have we actually got left proper? We've got Silly Puppy, Tipster, Daz, Tantasaur. We do have Clive. We've got a set, and Kate Envy and Agnes. So that's 8 total. Wow, 8 humans left. We're 5 away from $5,000. So we already get to ask you the question as well. Money or mob?
I'll take the mob.
Taking the mob. All right. Did I miss you again? I probably did. Yes. Sorry. God damn it. So sorry. Next question is, what is Harry Potter's dad's name? Is it Frank, Joey, or James? Did I miss you as well, Puzzle Down? Sorry. That's what I get for just trying to name people from a glance. Even with the hover feature, I still miss people. That's why I need to implement a broadcaster-specific extension page so I can actually have all of the stats on there rather than cluttering this screen up. Alrighty, Harry Potter.
This is going to be very controversial, but I actually have never read the Harry Potter series.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
I haven't read the Harry Potter series, but I have watched all the films.
I haven't even done that.
Oh,
But
wow.
that being said, enough of my friends are Harry Potter fanatics that I know, like, the basics. I know character names, and I know that James is Harry Potter's dad, I believe.
Alright, would you like me to lock in C. James as your answer?
Yeah, let's lock in James.
Okay. For someone who's dead from the very start of the series, his name sure does crop up a lot. Yes, James is the correct answer.
I was a little nervous with that one.
Let's see who got eliminated. Silly Puppy was out on that one. It's the only human got knocked out. The rest are all AI. But we are just one away from the next bracket up, $5,000. Would you like to take the money? Would you like to take the mob?
I'll take the mob.
Taking the mob. Let's keep going. One versus 81. Next question is, which of these is a type of monster found in Minecraft?
Oh,
Is it
Lord.
skeleton, vampire, werewolf? Mob, please answer now. Alrighty, ever played Minecraft?
Yes, I have.
have?
Not often, but I have played it enough. Not like with, not for that long. I think it's been like maybe 2 or 3 years that I last played. But I do remember skeletons, and I think someone's avatar here is a skeleton from Minecraft. I can't see the mob right now, but I know someone's is. I remember seeing it. So yes, I'll lock in a skeleton.
Like me to accept that as your answer?
Yes.
Yeah, the mob member you're thinking of is Edam Cheese.
That's right, that's right.
Edam Cheese's avatar is of the skeleton face. Sorry, I'm just ruining the tension. It's an interesting one. That question was potentially kind of gameable by someone's avatar using that icon. That's quite interesting, actually.
It could have been his own question.
Possibly. I mean, it doesn't have to be a Minecraft skeleton, no, but in this case, it is a Minecraft skeleton. Quite literally. Just AI got knocked out on that one. All the remaining human players still are alive. We are one away from $10,000 though. Would you like to take the money? Would you like to take the mob of 71?
I'll take the mob.
Taking the mob. You can cut the tension with a brick. Indeed. A key-shaped penknife. Next question. Which member left One Direction in 2015 and also performed the hit single Pillow Talk? Was it Harry Styles, Zayn Malik, or Louis Tomlinson? Mob, please answer now. Now you ask this question.
Murphy's Law, Catnip. Murphy's
Yeah.
Law.
Alright, One Direction.
So I am part of Generation Z, and you know what? I'm with Agnes. I hate that I know this, but it is indeed the I don't even know how you pronounce his name, but Zayn.
B. Zayn Malik, you want me to accept that as your answer?
Yes, please.
Alright, doing so. Now, I could tell you that all of those were in One Direction. I couldn't tell you who the hell left One Direction and did Pillow Talk. I knew there was a split, but, you know, that's all I can know. But that was the correct answer. Let's see who got eliminated. We did get a human player knocked out on that one. Daz got eliminated on that one. The rest were AI. So we're now 66 members remaining. $10,000, 6 away from $25,000. Still all your helps intact. Would you like to take the money or the mob?
The mob.
The mob, okay. Next question coming up is...
Okay.
Which of these shapes has the greatest number of faces? Is it a pyramid, a cube, or a cylinder? Mob, please answer now. Yeah, I would agree. That's kind of ambiguous, Tantasaur, but I know what they're going for. I know what they're going for with one of the answers, but it is ambiguous.
So a standard, like, rectangular pyramid would have 5 faces, right? And then triangular pyramids would have 4. Cylinders would be 2. Cubes would 6. If we're assuming that this person was meaning a pyramid with a square base, we'll go with the cube, which has 6, please.
Like me to lock in B, cube is your answer? Alrighty. I mean, even if it was a triangular based pyramid, that would be one face less, so... So in those two circumstances, then it still matches fine, but yeah.
Oh, the tension is killing me. I have no idea what it could be.
But yes, it is a bit weird that it was just pyramid specified rather than like triangular pyramid or something. But anywho, I guess a triangular pyramid you could say is a tetrahedron if you're being specific, but then that would be a regular triangular pyramid, but it doesn't necessarily have to be regular, so anyway, whatever. Yeah. Semantics aside, you got the right answer.
Yes.
Alright, no worries, Puzzle Dan, thank you for playing along.
See ya.
Good night. Right, who got eliminated that time around? Just AI again, but we are at $25,000. Oh, sorry, no, you're right. Tantasaur did get it wrong. I apologise, I missed Tantasaur.
That's fine.
Alright, so $25,000. 10 away from the halfway point. Would you like to take the money or the mob?
I want to at least reach half, so yeah, I'll take the mob.
Yeah, take the mob. Okay. Indeed, Tipster, yeah. How many keys are there on a standard piano?
Lovely.
Is it 76, 88, or 64? Mob, please answer now. It's not 12, Agnes. There's 12, might be like 12 semitones, but that's not the question we're asking here.
Right. So, Yeah, I played piano when I was younger, and I know for a fact that there are 88 keys in a standard piano. I'll go with 88.
Like me to lock in B88 as your answer?
Yes, please.
Alright, doing so. And the correct answer is... B88 is the correct answer. Let's see who got eliminated. A lot of AI do not play piano. That is all AI that do not play piano. 11 people got knocked out on that one. I say people. Oh wow. Am I being that kind of person where I'm actually differentiating between AI and people that much? Okay.
Uh-oh.
11 AI got knocked out. But we are now at the halfway point. So from this point onwards, you will get to see a sneak peek of the next question. Yes, goodbye number
Just
81
barely.
indeed. So you still have all your helps remaining, which is a distinct advantage to have at this point as well. Let's see the next possible question. In the mystery novel, And Then There Were None, how many were there to begin with? Ooh. Now, would you like to take the $50,000, or would you like to take on the mob?
I'll definitely take on the mob. I think I've read this novel before, so I'll take on the mob.
Okie dokie. Yeah, it seems to be a bit picky. Well, not picky, quite free flowing. Whenever you say the word help, it just goes, yeah, here's your help. All right, here are your possible options. Is it 8, 10, 12? Or please answer now. Hello, Whiskers. Where are you? Meow. Come here. Meow. Come here. Hey. Alright, vote then. Okay.
So
Okie dokie.
Right then. I know this is an Agatha Christie novel, and I think I first encountered it because I think it's related to the nursery rhyme 10 Little Indians. And based off of that logic, I didn't I don't know if I read all of the novel, but I think I read enough to know that there are 10 to begin with.
Okay, would you like me to take B10 as your answer?
Yes, please.
Doing so. Let's come up here or not, Whiskers? No, you just want to meow from the floor. Alright, okay, you can do that. 10 is the correct answer.
Yay.
Who got eliminated on that one? Lots of AI. All AI, I think. Yes. 11 AI got knocked out on that question.
Should have been 10.
Well, it's one extra, but you're now up to the next bracket, so you're now at $75,000, and you still got all your helps remaining as well, which is really good. 8 away from $100,000. Would you like to take the money? Would you like to take the mob?
30.
Oh wait, hang on. Question, of course. Who topped the UK singles chart on Christmas week in the year 2000?
I forgot about this.
I've got so distracted with Whiskers meowing at me that I forgot there's a sneak peek. So, yeah, the question, who topped the UK singles chart on Christmas week in the year 2000? Would you like to take $75,000? Would you like to take the mob? Considering the
I'll
fact
take
that
the mob.
you're going to take the mob, alright. Here we go. Okay, that was the question. Here are the possible answers. A detective, a construction worker, or a chef? Mob, please answer now. This is the 1 versus 100 flippery do answers.
Yep.
Okay, so UK singles charts in 2000. Were you even alive then, Toby?
No comment.
So no is the answer.
No, yeah, I was, but
You was, alright. Only barely, I guess, though.
right then. Here's my question. I'd like to know how many human members are left in the mob.
How many human members are left in the mob? It's a good question. I don't know that answer. Anyone keeping track at home?
I'm afraid that it might be too far gone to do trust the mob, but then that would waste one of my helps like immediately.
A set says 5. Tipster's in the mob that's still alive.
So my dilemma now is: do I risk using trust the mob when there's only 5 people left?
And score count's still in as well.
They seem like they know what they're doing, so I'm gonna take a big risk and I'm gonna trust the mob for this one, Ash.
You want to trust the mob? You want me to lock that in?
Yes.
Okay. Here we go. Let's see what. Well, from this point we can actually see now how many are left. So we have Caden V, we have Asset, we have Clive of Legend, we have Score Count, we have Tipster. So yes, we do have. Did I say Agnes? I didn't say Agnes. We actually have 6. We actually have 6 remaining.
Okay.
So, let's see what the humans mob's most popular answer was.
Oh yeah, trust the mob goes with the human mob members, not all of the AI.
Yes, while there are humans still alive, yes. They've locked in B, a construction worker.
I have no clue, Ash. I really hope it's this one.
It is the correct answer. It's Bob the Builder. Bob the Builder got the Christmas #1 in 2000.
The more you know.
Can we fix it? Yes, we can. Clive got knocked out on that one. Asset got knocked out, and Agnes. Oh wow! So 3 of the humans actually did get knocked out on that one. So you were lucky because the other 3.
I think that was the last time I probably could have used trust the mob reliably.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Well, there are now 3 humans left. You are.
All right.
You were looked in by the fact that they tied for the correct answer, and so the benefit of the doubt allows you to get the right answer rather than just being a pure fluke.
Yeah, I'd say I'm pretty lucky then.
So, 2 away from $100,000. Let's see a sneak peek of the next question. And hello, Whiskers. The YouTube domain was first activated on which of these holidays? Now, would you like to take the money you currently have? Or would you like to take on the mob?
I am very confident in this next question. I know the answer for this one without a doubt, so I'll take the mob.
You want to take on the mob, alright. Let's do that. Let's see if I can get a better angle for this with Whiskers in. No, the light's in the way, but okay. So, here are the possible answers. Is it Halloween, Christmas, or Valentine's Day? Mob, please answer now. What's the best place for that so it blocks the light as well? I'm guessing not that way. It needs to be this way. Don't know. Head needs to be in the way, kind of like that, but then also Whiskers needs to not be out the picture either. Something like that, I guess. Alright. You got any ideas, Toby?
So, it's February 14th, I believe, which is Valentine's Day. I'll lock in C, please.
Like me to lock in C, Valentine's Day is your answer?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, doing so. All these people are just here for the cats, they're not here for me at all. See, they're here for you, Whiskers. Indeed, a very appropriate way for its original purpose.
That last question tripped me up the last time it showed up, the intended purpose one.
All human members got knocked. AI members got knocked out on that one. Sorry. No humans. Tipster, Score Count, and Caden V all remain. We are 2 away from a $250,000, which is still
22 people.
still currently $250,000 is still the top walk-away win. You still have some help left. Let's see the sneak peek of the next question.
All right.
The songs Sidewalk Tree and Measure the Valleys come from a musical based on which classic play? Would you like to take the $100,000? Or would you like to take on the mob?
So I have no idea what this question's answer could be. But I know that Clive is still in, I believe, right?
No, I don't believe Clive is in. No, it's Tipster, Score Count, and Caden V. Those are the 3 remaining.
Oh no. Okay, I was relying on whatever. I have 2 more helps, so I'll just take on the mob.
You're gonna take on the mob? You're alright, here we go then. Clive says, it's a good score and y'all should listen to it. But he's not going to be of any help if he's an eliminated mob member. Let's see the possible answers. Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf? Look Back in Anger? And A Raisin in the Sun? Mob, please answer now. And yeah, Tipster is in. Tantasaur. Tipster is in. His podium is lit up, so he is definitely in as far as the game's concerned.
Okay. There are still human people left. So do I risk doing Ask the Mob now, or do I poll? I'm literally going to flip a coin. I'm going to see what shows up.
Leaving it up to chance.
I don't know which help to use. All right, we're gonna poll. I'll poll. I don't know. Answer C.
You want me to poll answer C?
Yes, please.
Let's see how many people chose A Raisin in the Sun.
If not many that people use it, I can still ask. So
You can indeed.
Oh.
Well, but 16 of the 22, and all of them contain the human players.
well then, Ash, I think I'll go with C.
Alright, would you like me to accept C, A Raisin in the Sun as your answer?
Yes, please.
Doing so. Correct answer. Is it A Raisin in the Sun? It is indeed A Raisin in the Sun. Yeah, definitely helped there. Let's see. How many get knocked out?
6, right?
6.
Oh Lord. Okay.
Yep,
16
6 got knocked
people
out.
left.
It's down to 16 people, yep. 6 away from $500,000. 16 away
Okay.
from the full million and cookies and subscriptions.
Yeah.
Still have
Okay,
one
I-
help remaining. Let's
I
see a
could
sneak
use
peek
that,
of the next question.
That subscription, I'd love it. So, and the cookies and everything else that comes with it. Yeah, let's see that preview.
Let's see the preview. Hello, Whiskers. I am thou, thou art I is a recurring phrase in what popular game series which had its last global main release in 2017? Now, would you like to take the money you currently have, which is $250,000, or would you like to take on the mob?
I'm gonna take the mob. I'm
Gonna take the
gonna
mob.
take the mob.
You sound fairly confident with this one. Let's see. 1 versus 16. That is the question we've already posed. I am thou, thou art I, and the possible answers are Final Fantasy, Persona, and Devil Survivor. Mob, please answer now. Okay, you sounded kind of confident.
I was, but not for the reasons you might think. I've never played this game before, but I am subscribed to a gaming channel that has, and I remember seeing this quote on many of their thumbnails actually. So, with that in mind, I think, and I know that the most recent one came out very recently, that being Persona 5. I think I'm gonna go with Persona.
Alright, would you like me to lock in B Persona as your answer?
Yeah, and not use my help, which honestly might be a good idea, but I'm gonna lock it in.
Alrighty, we're gonna lock that in then. What gaming channel is that then?
Nico B, I believe.
Ah. Persona is the correct answer. Let's see whom got knocked out. Kaden V got knocked out, but we still have Tipster, and we still have score count remaining. But we are now up to $500,000. You're now 10 away from the top prize, and you still have a help left, which at its worst, in the worst scenario, is still giving you a 50-50 option.
That's true.
So, let us see a sneak peek of the next question.
Okay.
Let's see how well we do. Let's see what the question is. Which war saw the first major introduction of radar and napalm? Would you like to take the $500,000 prize you currently have, or would you like to take on the mob for possible real cookies and subscriptions?
I have a help, and that is the only reason why I am going to pick them up.
Okie dokie, we're going to take on the mob. They may still be trick answers, Agnes. Who knows? That's the point of the sneak peek, is it only gives you half of the thing. Let's see what the possible answers are. World War II, Korean War, World War I. Well, please answer now. So they weren't tricksy. They weren't tricksy answers. But this is apparently marked as a difficult question.
I mean, it is a difficult question. I can't answer this. At least I can. Before even using my help, I'm just gonna talk through it a little bit. I'm currently in an U.S. history class, and we just went over World War II. But it would surprise me if radar was used in World War I. So World War II and the Korean War, maybe. So between those two, I could have a 50-50, but if Ask the Mob picks that and World War I, I'll have my answer for sure. So I'm going to Ask the Mob.
Okay, let's do that thing then. Let's ask the mob. Let's see who it picks. It has picked AI67, who chose answer B, and it has picked Tipster, who chose answer A. So it's picked between World War II and the Korean War. Tipster, what were your reasons? Tipster, what was your reason for giving answer A? And AI67, just twiddle your thumbs. Chat might answer for you.
Okay.
We know it's not World War One, but not the best scenario that you wanted here.
Right. But that being said, if maybe Tipster knows something,
I just hope this isn't a balked situation where Tipster's not actually playing and this is actually an AI playing on his behalf or something weird like that.
Yeah, who knows? Who knows?
Could actually be a balked situation because I haven't seen him in chat for a while.
Is 67 the new 81? Is it true?
Maybe.
Who knows? Who knows?
Oh, there's Tipster. Hello. Okay, I visited a bunker on the south coast with an early radar station. It was founded in 1942, which makes me think it's A. Now, he doesn't
Okay,
have to be
well-
completely honest in his answer at all. He could just be throwing
Yeah,
you for a
but-
loop here.
Tipster wouldn't do that to me. I know they wouldn't. And if they did, I'd gladly get my revenge. But I know that they wouldn't. So I'm going to follow in their footsteps and go with A.
You'd like me to lock in A, World War II, as your answer?
Yes, please.
Alright, doing so. The correct answer is...
Please. Please.
It is indeed A, World War II. That is the correct answer. See who got eliminated. 4 AI members got eliminated.
I
We
was
are
hoping
left-
for more than that, but that's
We are
fine.
left with 4 AI and 2 human players left in the mob.
Alright.
6 total remaining.
Uh-huh.
How are you
I
feeling
gotta
at this
see
moment?
Next question.
Well, yeah,
If
you do
I
have to
know
see
it
this next
for
question.
sure, I'm gonna keep on going, but like, my nerves are bundled together, and God, I just gotta see it.
All right, let's see a sneak peek for the next question. Which Irish monk is currently considered the patron saint of motorcycles due to his affinity for the open road? You are now only 6 away from the top prize. Would you like to take your current prize of $500,000, or would you like to continue on potentially into glory and take on the mob?
I'm having like a Slumdog Millionaire moment right now. I go to a Catholic school. And I surprisingly feel a pretty big hunch towards a name in my head right now. It's a certain saint that had a twin sister, I believe, but I don't know if my hunch is strong enough to keep going and risk $500,000. I have no idea.
It sounds like you've got a pretty good idea.
Listen, but I think I do. But come on, man, that's 500,000.
Chat's all behind you on this one.
Okay.
And the hunch is apparently better than they have.
Last time I took the money, so this time I better take the mob this time. Okay.
You want to take the mob?
Yes, I would. Yes.
All right,
Yes.
let's keep going.
Why
We'll
did
keep
I do
going.
that? Why?
Apply the quiz host pressure. Right, let's see the 3 possible answers. Saint Columbanus, Saint Sebastian, Saint Teresa. Mob, please answer now.
Oh my god.
Okay, so was your hunch on there?
Yes. And I could even do this based off of process of elimination. Saint Sebastian was an early Roman saint who lived in the Roman Empire. Saint Teresa, I'm assuming of Avila, is Spanish. So neither of those people are Irish, and Saint Teresa probably wouldn't have been a monk anyway. Leaving Saint Columbanus, who was Irish, and I believe is the patron saint of motorcycles. So I'll go with Saint Columbanus.
Would you like
I
me
can't
to
believe
accept
that.
A as your answer?
Yes.
Alright. Whiskers, why did you put your tail in the way there and manage to double type A for me? Thank you.
Okay.
Right. In fact, I don't want to have your tail cause the downfall of someone. So, is A the correct answer? It is the correct answer.
I
You
can't
survive. Do the mob
Please,
survive?
Please, got all 6. Please,
No. Just one. Just one AI got that wrong. 2 humans still remain. 3 AI still remain. Let's see what the numbers are. AI number 28, AI number 49, and AI number 55 still remain.
Okay.
You're now only 5 mob members away from
I'm
$1 million,
literally shaking.
cookies, subscriptions, and things.
Okay.
How you feeling?
Is that even? I can't even answer that and explain how nervous I am right now, Ash. Okay. I just gotta see the preview. Maybe it'll be something that I have that I know. You know? Maybe it's something I know. We'll see.
You ready to see the next question?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see the next question. If Ed Sheeran is in love with the shape of methane, he is in love with what shape? Wow.
Okay.
Okay. So
yeah, I it's like this is really like a millionaire. There's no way. It's like the perfect storm match. Like I gotta take them up. I gotta take them up.
you want to take on the mob?
Yes. Methane. I was about to blurt out what the shape was, but
You don't want to give it away. If you do know it. So, the shape of methane, is it trigonal pyramid I can't even say it. Trigonal, pyramidal, trigonal, planar,
pyramidal.
or tetrahedral? There we go. I can say it. All right. The shape of
Alright.
methane.
So, let's talk about the other ones for a sec, though. Trigonal planar, I believe, is AX3. It's basically a central atom with 3 other atoms that are connected in 120 degrees around this atom. The trigonal pyramidal, I'm afraid to comment on because I honestly forget, but I do know that methane is tetrahedral. It's CH4. So you have the central atom of carbon with the H's around it in somewhere around like 110 degrees or 109, something. But all I know is it's tetrahedral for sure, and it has to be C.
All right.
Lock in C.
You want me to lock in C as your answer?
Yes.
Okay. Locking in C, tetrahedral. Sound confident. Let's see if that is the correct answer.
Chemistry, don't fail me now.
It is the correct answer. Oh, this is getting tight now.
Yeah, 5. Please be all 5. No.
Nope. 2 AI. The 2 humans still standing and 1 lone AI. The lone AI being
Why?
AI number 49.
Why?
We're down to the last 3.
God, okay.
Hello there, Hendred. Welcome to this very tense moment of 1 versus 100.
You know, score or is it tipster's the other one, right?
Yep, score
if you
count
wanna,
tipster,
like,
yes.
take one for the team and maybe like quit, you know. It just
Oh, bribery.
no.
Nope,
okay.
score counts as a flat out no.
Okay. Well,
Toby,
have,
if you send me the cookies, tipster says.
tempting. Well, okay.
Alright, are you ready to see the preview of the next question?
Yes, please.
Okay, next question is the same question. What? What?
I mean,
What?
if We can. Why don't we answer it? I think it's it's a good question. You know, it's a very good question.
What? Why? At this freaking tense moment, a freaking bug rears its ugly head. Are we at the highest difficulty and it's just run out of that highest difficulty set and now it's just recycled them or something?
Maybe. Who knows? Well, this is something for you to figure out.
It is indeed something for me to figure out. Well, would you like to take the money or would you like to take the mob?
I think I'll take the mob.
Okay.
Hopefully 49 has amnesia or something.
Oh god, that's so stupid. Oh, damn it. Well, who knows? There may be trick answers.
Yeah, and honestly, what if score or tipster could misclick?
They could indeed misclick. That's a possibility. Well, we'll take this question as read. God damn it! Why? Why? I'm so irritated by that because this game has been going so well and the tension's been ratcheting up, and then this happens.
The game wants me to win.
All right, what answer would you like to give?
I will go with the tetrahedral.
Like me to lock that in?
Yes, please.
The answers are in a different order. It means it's harder. Yep. Okay. Let's see if the AI has amnesia.
Hopefully.
Let's see if any of the human players misclicked.
Please. Please.
Nope, the AI has amnesia. So it's now a human showdown. It is now Toby versus Tipster and score count. Now let's actually see if it picks a different question or not.
Okay, they're too good, you know? Like, if I don't know this one,
Here we
they're
go.
just automatically gonna know.
Which original ER cast member left the show to pursue film, starring later in From Dusk Till Dawn and Ocean's 11? Finally, we get a different question.
Okay.
So, $500,000 can be yours right now if you walk away. However, you are 2 humans away from $1 million, virtual that is, cookies, real that is, subscription, sort of real and virtual that is, and also gift subscriptions to 2 other people in the chat currently.
I don't know the answer to this. Everyone in chat saying it's an easy question, but I don't know.
Well, it could also be a tricksy question. Who
Could
knows?
be a what?
Could be tricksy answers that this comes out with.
I think I would, if I were to keep on going, I would literally just guess a random name.
I think
I
chat
can't.
is wanting you to be brave here.
Yeah, but you know, like I came so far, and
But in the end, it doesn't even matter.
exactly. Come on.
I mean,
what-
you're not losing anything.
True.
Everything
but,
everything is a gain. Even if you get 0 virtual dollars, you're still getting XP. You're still on a good chain at the moment.
True, but and then I can't do this to myself. I have to take the money.
Are you sure you want to take the money?
Yes.
Final answer?
Yes.
Alright, he's taking the money. Congratulations. Applause from chat, please.
Thank
He
you.
now sets the highest record for walking away with money in this game at $500,000 and only 2 members away. I don't
my
blame you.
goodness.
Really don't blame you at all for that one. May I pose the question to see how it would have played out? Yeah, let's do it that way, and we will throw the question out as being a used one. So yes, Elias, definitely do so if you want to chuck the possible answers into chat, and we'll see how it goes. So, you know, it can stay in rotation, or well, I would like to see it used up in this case because it's such a tense moment. So yeah, if you can get that data because I can't ruin the game flow to actually go to answer the question, unfortunately.
Oh my god, my heart's still racing. Ah,
So that's your question. For which originally our cast member left the show to pursue films starring later from Dusk Till Dawn and Ocean's 11? Answers were, here you go, Trixie's, the person who played Mark Green, the person who played John Carter, or the person who played Doug Ross. So yes, they were Trixie answers after all of that. That's why
well,
people were thinking it was possibly an easy question. Nah, that's why.
Nope. Yeah. If
So
I could maybe if I could team up with other people who said it was easy, maybe I could have gotten it, but that's not a thing. So
we
I think I
have.
made the right choice with taking the money.
So which option would you have gone for,
What would I have guessed? Okay.
Yeah. Even if it was just a pure random guess, which of the three options would you go for?
I am not particularly fond of the name Doug, so I probably would have either gone for Mark or John. I know someone with the last name of Green, so I probably would have gone with Mark Green.
So you would have gone for option A. Okay.
Yes.
Score count would have gone for option C at random. We don't know what Tipster's going to go for. If Tipster... Doug Ross was the correct answer. Score count would have got it right, and you would have got it wrong. So you would have been out.
Well, he would have got... he doesn't get the million. That's all that matters.
No, he would have, depending on what
just kidding.
Tipster would have answered, he would have either taken 500,000 or split 500,000 two ways.
Mm-hmm.
So
All right.
that's what the result of that would have actually been. So you did the right thing by walking away with 500,000. How do you feel?
Yeah. I feel relieved now that it's all over. I feel happy that I joined in the first place, and yeah, I guess I set the bar until someone comes and goes to 1 versus 1, or even wins the whole million. We'll see.
Mm-hmm. All right. What did Tipster answer then, Elias? You may reveal that, since Tipster seems to have answered in private, just so it didn't ruin your thought, Toby.
Thanks,
Mobile didn't see it. Mobile didn't see it. Tipster said C, so Tipster would have got it right as well. So they would have split the 500,000 two ways. So they would have gotten a quarter of a million each way. At the end of that, they would have split the cash. So yeah, they were the two left in the mob elimination order. There, it's quite a sight to see that. XP this game. Tipster topping it out there with 1,725, and then it was yourself, Toby, with 1,673. Obviously getting a 98-point boost there from each mob member eliminated. In total, score count 1,575. So basically the same. That's what your score would have been without the mob bonus. Agnes 685, well behind there, and Kaden V 465, Clive 395 with Nata, Asset 340, Tantasar 300, Catnip 255, Silly 245, Daz 170, and Dan 20. So total XP this episode, Tipster tips that out, 500 odd points clear, 545, 555 even, 555 points clear score count. Then Connor, then Agnes, then yourself, Toby, then Clive, then Daniel Peak, Silly Puppy, Asset, Edam, Nata, Catnip, Momo, BMN, JP, Jerry, Puzzle Dan, Kden V, Itogi, Daz, Tantasaur, Elias, Ryan, Ryru, Wallix, Commonel, Samster, Drahuska, Cool Dude, Blananas, Stoshka, Mike, and No Whammies. And XP standings at the end of this week, Clive in first place with 12,300 points. Then it's Tipster in second with 11.3k. Connor's in third place still. Fourth place score count. Fifth place BMN. Sixth place Catnip. Yourself, Toby, in seventh place. You are 1,002 points away from Catnip currently.
Ooh.
Then
challenge accepted, I guess.
Then Daniel Peak 8th place, Momo 9th, and JP still holding on to 10th place there. Any other big movers and shakers? Silly Puppy's now up to 16th place with 2,500. Close behind Nata there in 15th place with 2,638. Agnes, Nutter Witch, up to 19th place, and Puzzle Dan 20th place quite close together. And you're welcome, KDMV. You're up to 46th place, and Tansaw, you're up to 50th. Daz is up to 28th place. I set 22nd there as well. Right. Well, thank you very much, everyone, for playing and sticking through this extended edition of 1 versus 100 stream. And I'm so glad that the extension works. And I don't think there was a single hiccup at all through that entire thing, which actually surprises me. I was so expecting it to just completely and utterly bottle it halfway through it.
Besides the repeated question, which got me that extra one person, but
besides the repeated question, yeah, that kind of irritated me a little, but we can see why it did that in the future. Thank you for playing along. Next week, again, reminder, next week is The Chase. Those that have already entered in on the sign-up sheets for that, I will be in contact, in the interim between now and next week's stream, just to arrange when you can be on the stream if if you've got other commitments that might prevent you from being on for like the first hour or being there on the second hour, that kind of thing. And those that have nominated as being chasers, I will also DM you privately if you have been chosen to be a chaser, whether you can, at what time you can do your chasing duties. You will remain anonymous to the rest of the people. You'll only be announced at the stream time, just to make it, that kind of let's reveal the chaser moment. And also, if you want to enter as a contestant, don't forget to go on the Discord, go to the sign-ups chat and put your name down there, and just join Discord anyway, just to hang out with everyone. And I'll say
Clive's score.
Cheer 1, 2, 3 for Clive score. Thank you for the 123 bits there, Agnes. Thank you very much for that. Also, reminder there, thank you for the random additional bit from Cool Dude and the 3 subs that were gifted today, which was Momo giving a sub to Score Count, Catnip gifting to BMN, and Catnip gifting to Edam Cheese. Thank you very much, everyone, for that. We're now up to 16 sub points, which means we get a second emote slot. I'm sure that's going to have to be -1 as the emote. It just has to be, because it reared its head again today. So it's just a thing that apparently is gonna continue to exist in my streaming world. It's -1 or -1, so that's probably going to be the next emote slot. So yeah. Hope to see you next week for the chase, even if you're not chasing, just to watch along and have fun at home, as it were. And I'll see you then, and I'll see you on the Discord as well. Bye!